Okay, then we're live for the 7th round of Stockholm Chess Challenge. I finally found someone who was willing to sit here next to me today. We have Felix Tumainen here, FIDE master, and he's gonna join me for at least maybe an hour or so.
Yeah.
Before you go off and play your Blitz tournament or something.
I have to prioritize, yeah.
Yeah, but I would also play Blitz if I had a choice, actually. Have you looked anything at the tournament so far?
I've looked briefly. I was planning to play myself, but then some school stuff came in between. But I've looked at several games, and I don't know, it's the quality of play has been quite high in some games and quite low in others. So it's
And you know some of the players quite well as well.
yeah, most of the Swedish players I've played against several times. Recently in the Swedish Junior Championship.
And yeah, and how do you think the Swedish players have performed so far in the tournament?
They in the first round they played quite strong when Khan beat Grandmaster.
Yeah.
But then in second and third round they had some issues. But now some of them have reached some heights, especially Blomqvist, who is the Swedish hope. He plays on the first board today.
And we saw after like 3 or 4 rounds, the Swedish players were like all in the bottom of the table, which wasn't very great. But fortunately, we have at least Blomqvist, who at least we can hope fight for winning the tournament. And he's playing on board number 1 against the leader Toms Kantons today from Latvia. And you know at least Eric quite well, right?
Yeah, no, I play in the same club and the same team sometimes as him.
And yeah, how do you think his chances are today against Toms?
I think they're about on the same level, and if he's white and tries to play for a win, I think he has good chances.
And I should mention that usually we do, whenever I have a guest, I usually do this bets on the top 3 boards.
Okay, yeah.
So if you start with Eric playing Toms, what result would you?
Maybe a bit biased, but I think Eric wins.
Alright, I'm gonna go for a draw, and I think Toms is quite happy with it. And also, I'm not very happy when I have to take the same bet as the other guy. So.
So you pick on the second board then first.
Okay, so Ravi, you know him a little bit as well, right?
I talked with him briefly during some tournaments, but
yeah, and he's playing white against the top seed of the tournament, Nikita Mayorov. And I'm gonna go for a draw on this.
Yeah, I wanted to take a draw as well, but now I can't pick the same as you, so I will go for my man Ravi today. Hopefully he creates something.
Okay, and so you think he'll score
an upset?
Yeah, an upset
hopefully
in this game. Then we have Orikobo from Israel playing the Norwegian Tor Fredrik Karlsson. And I think you'll have to go first on this game.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Tor Fredrik, I played him once actually, but I have got the. He seems like a player who can play really good sometimes and really not so good at other times. And okay, I will pick. I think white will win. Already.
I actually wanted to pick that as well, even though. But okay, I'll have to go with a black win then.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a draw. He's quite tactical, right?
I don't know.
You've been here almost every day. I hope you had some sort of.
You'd think so, but no. But like, I was just thinking they should fight it out, because if they're fighting to win the tournament, they really need to get get a point.
But Tor Fredrik is already an IM, so he has no norm chances at all. Or is there any?
I don't think so. At least they're quite unlikely.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, they're probably playing for prize money, and and if they want to win the tournament, of course they would have to fight for a win. Considering otherwise Toms might be running away with this tournament. He's already leading by an entire point.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Should we take a look at the games, perhaps?
Yeah, it seems like a good idea.
And Eric has a lot of openings on his repertoire, but E4 is like...
When he wants to win, it's a practical choice.
And you're quite a well-known theoretician in Sweden.
Yeah, so I'm famous for my thorough opening knowledge.
Definitely. And those of you who watched last year remember that I bashed him quite badly in the commentary room. Have you seen this before?
Yeah, but now when they play c3, I recognize when he played c5 and e6, but now it's...
This seemed familiar.
Yeah,
the Sicilian.
I've heard of... Oh, yeah, I've heard about it sometimes, but I'm not too...
Those of you who don't know, he is actually a FIDE master.
Yeah.
And so am I, but...
You actually have the same title on paper. He will be an IM in a couple of months, I think, but during these last weeks, we have the same title in chess.
Yeah, but hopefully maybe you'll catch up soon again.
Yeah.
But I actually haven't seen Eric play c3 before. I mean, he usually goes for main lines, like d4.
Or he hasn't.
Today against Gledura.
Is this some preparation, you think, or?
Yeah, I mean, looking at the time, I think it's probably preparation. But I mean, white is quite like quick development, right?
Yeah.
Knight, you come to c3, the rook to d1, and you could try for some kingside attack, like queen e4, bishop d3. And black would have to play g6, but I don't know. I have actually no recollection of Eric having played this variation any time. But maybe it's something new.
I had never say I've seen him play it like the bishop b5, but now when he plays e6, I'm not too familiar with. Eric has played this before either.
I only know that Eric has played this e6 Sicilian himself with black like many times, and also in this tournament against Burak Firat. But okay, I guess Thomas is perhaps not expecting this opening, Eric, and he's been thinking for a while. And if we take a look at Ravi's game, they're still in mainline theory. So it starts off, it's sort of reti, I guess, and you could transpose into a Queen's Indian here with d4 if you want to. I think you've played it a few times, right?
Me with what? Yeah, with d4. Yeah, we played with b3 as well, actually.
Ah, okay. So after d5, we get, I think this is called a reti, or some kind of English against the Queen's Gambit declined.
Yeah, it sounds logical.
And I think it's a good opening to play for white when you're playing for a win, because no pieces are getting exchanged, no forced lines, and I think there's this famous in the World Championship match when I think it was Kasparov who really needed to win. In the last game he played this with white, and he actually managed to win against Karpov.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We're just kids, we don't know our like history and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, this has been played so many times. I guess c5 is a natural move. Otherwise, you could go knight d7, and it's just a position where you play, which I think both players are quite happy with.
Yeah.
Then we have this game, and I'm actually I would actually need some help here, because I know this is a well-known variation in the English, but I actually never understood it myself. E6. I mean, you could go for these e4 lines, but now bishop b4 I think is a bit annoying, and it's not so easy to protect the pawn on e4, so usually they go g3, queen b6, knight b5, all of this is a main line effect, bishop d2, and now I have to
and if you take on c4?
Try and remember the thing. I think if you take, white is supposed to play queen a4, is that a move? And like you can't play d5, and also you get like quick development with bishop e3.
Oh yes, you get some sort of compensation in terms of.
I think it's queen a4, but I can't be entirely sure. And there are also some like really tricky stuff. If you play a6, there's also like queen a4 sometimes, and there's some really sharp stuff with bishop f4 sometimes. This is like extremely theoretical. And have you seen Ori's game earlier in the tournament?
I've just seen one or two of them, but
he's been playing like really quickly in the opening.
Yeah.
He's been extremely well prepared, which I think is quite dangerous for Tor Fredrik, because it's a very sharp variation.
Yeah.
So if you don't know like every detail, you could easily lose here with black, I think. And
I just saw when he played some quick draw against the other Israeli player.
Oh yeah. There was also some nice preparation.
Yeah, from both of them, yeah.
Should we take a look at some of the Swedish players as well?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Which one should we take a look at first?
We can start with Milton, who plays on the highest. Oh.
Yeah, sure. Let's start with Milton's game.
This looks...
You know Milton quite well, right?
Yeah, I know him quite well, and he usually don't play g3, bishop g2.
No, we had this game earlier when he played knight f3 and then g3, bishop d2 in the first round, I think.
Oh.
And but I mean, this way you're allowing e5.
Yeah.
And the knight isn't on f3. So d3. And we kind of get this bilge defense, but reversed colors.
Yeah.
I don't know how much experience he has in this.
I haven't seen him play exactly this variation before.
No, neither.
I know that he started to play like knight f3, g3 and stuff, but not in this move order.
Me neither. I think one of the advantages is sometimes you start with g3, sometimes you can start with knight f3. Like, I mean, it's difficult to prepare against specifically. And also, I think knight c3, just preparing e4, should make a lot of sense. I think the Swedish Grandmaster Tiger Hilla Persson usually plays this with both colors.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes. Just and you can read his book on the modern defense as well when he covers this. Oh, actually, they made a few more moves like c6, e4, and castles. And what do you think White will go for here, considering Black has sort of not done anything in the center?
I don't know really. There's some simple development, like I actually tried to play this myself with like disastrous results as White.
Okay.
When we were recently in Germany and played Grenke, and I played some sort of this variations 2 times in a row as White, and was kind of crushed against lower-rated players. So I probably shouldn't suggest too many ideas, but just some. But then I played really like aggressively, like knight h4 and stuff.
Well, that's one of the key ideas, I guess. Knight h4, eventually jumping into here. And I think like even knight h4 is an interesting idea because you really want Black to do something with this pawn.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, this is the reason Black has played h6. If he would have played like knight d7 or something, probably White would have gone bishop g5 just to try and force Black to do something.
Yeah, but bishop b5, h6.
Maybe h6 is actually a problem then. But okay, let's say rook e8 then.
Yeah.
Then bishop g5 is probably a very good move. And Black soon has to do something with this pawn.
Why do you play h6 instead?
Yeah, the pawn is already on. Sorry, I have to. Yeah, this is the position at the moment.
Okay, any castles?
Yeah. And another way, I think, if you go like rook e1, we're putting some pressure here. But also now, I think it's better for Black to play d4. Because later when you push f4, you want the rook to be on f1.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm actually not sure what the best idea would be here for White. I mean, queen e2 isn't that comfortable, I guess. Rook e8, and you don't want the queen to be here.
Yeah, you can never really create some pressure against d5 then when the rook and the queen is on the same file.
Yeah. But possibly you could make a move. I don't know if this is like extremely strange, but knight d2 I was thinking, just to put some more pressure here.
And if like move your bishop or play bishop e6 or something.
Yeah, bishop e6. The only
you want to play f4 is maybe to.
I wanted f4 eventually, but I'm
king h1.
not sure if I want king h1 possibly. I don't know. Has he played the move? Oh, he actually took on d5.
But that helps Black, or?
I would assume so, considering.
I would like to place my knight on c6 instead of d7.
Yeah. Like if you would have waited for one move, I don't know what a good waiting move would be. Maybe h3 is actually useful, and knight d7 then taking would make a lot of more sense. But okay, it shouldn't matter too much. And possibly I'm starting to think, is this the idea?
Okay, and
trying to grab the bishop.
Yeah, that's true. You can't avoid it.
No.
In any way.
Perhaps knight d5 is the idea.
Is there not any tricks?
But maybe, I mean, even if you just develop, it shouldn't be that uncomfortable for black. He has like free development, knight c6.
Yes, but I really like the bishop here in general.
How about some tricks?
Yeah, I didn't really see some tricks. Like bishop c5, knight takes e5, but then if after like queen e8 you can play knight c7.
Yeah, I figured. And also, like, positionally, white could even play d4
Oh,
here.
yeah.
But I think this works as well, perhaps.
Yeah, because you get a pawn. And stuff.
Yeah.
You
Or
get at
you-
least
or
2
you-
pawns for the rook if you
Or you could
eventually
even play
manage to
d4
trade.
here.
Yeah,
Would
but-
also be an idea, I think.
Yeah, because you have the bishop here and you open up the position.
Yeah,
This is quite nice. Yeah.
like takes and bishop e3. This has to be very nice for white, I guess.
So probably knight b5 was an idea.
Yeah. But I think he's gonna give up the pair. Bishop pair.
He has to, no?
I think so. Unless I'm missing something, which I usually am, but...
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the wrong guy to help you in that situation.
I mean, like bishop f5, rook e8. It shouldn't
Yeah.
be that much for white. And also, it's kind of... What is this bishop supposed to do?
Yeah.
Which game should we take a look at next?
Storm, maybe? Or
Yeah, we can take a look at Storm. He's playing Khan.
just look theoretical.
That's good for you.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, now in my home turf.
You're building like
now
pattern recognition.
Yeah, because now you can't play bishop b5 because you don't threaten anything. If bishop b5, a6, and
Yeah.
white can't manage to gain nothing.
So this time we actually have a mainline Sicilian, not c3 like Eric played, and we have the what is this variation called?
Khan, no?
No, that's the black player's name. But what's the variation called?
Sicilian.
No, it's actually called the same as the player.
Khan. I said Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right.
but so was I. They're both named Khan. So Khan is playing the Khan, actually.
That's quite funny, actually.
Yeah. Do you think he usually plays this opening? I don't know.
I know I played him, but I play d4 as whites.
Okay.
And I have never played. I don't know.
Do you think he plays this opening just because of
I would
the
do it
joke?
if I was named Khan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, me too.
It would be weird if he played like Najdorf if his name was Khan. Or
Yeah,
if his name was Najdorf and he played Khan, it was like it's really strange.
that's not nearly as funny as if you play
Yeah.
Khan when you can.
Yeah, he plays Khan because he can't. No, I think there's some pun. So.
Definitely. Well, there are a lot of different moves.
Khan plays the
like,
Khan because he can't. No?
Well, okay. I mean, there are like 3 main moves: c4, knight c3, and bishop d3 here. And I think bishop d3 is perhaps even the most popular.
I think
nowadays, yeah.
Storm is quite well known because he plays like a lot of like critical variations without really knowing them. He's not scared at all.
Okay.
So he
So yeah,
he's
this
really
is
good
pretty
at
much-
tactical positions, I think. He usually plays like critical stuff, and then he's sometimes out of book, and then he still managed to play like the best moves.
There was like a very. Did you see his game yesterday against Jungmin Seo?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that was a very crazy game because like Jungmin went from completely winning to completely losing in one move.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
But okay, Jungmin hasn't played his best tournament, I think.
No, he's real up and down. When he plays good, he's really strong. When he
Yeah.
has a bad tournament, he really has a bad tournament.
I'm kind of regretting my
Kind of
choice.
regretting, no?
You think that's way too funny?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, before the first round, I was making a bet, and I said that Jungmin was gonna win the tournament. And I'm kind of regretting that now.
But you should do like maybe he's first or last. He's not like
Yeah.
10th.
Yeah, he's never doing an okay tournament.
No.
He either wins them or completely.
He either like gets 2500 or 1900. He never
Yeah.
performs his rating.
Well, anyway, where should you put the bishop? Do you think it should go to a7 or e7?
I don't know. I saw that he played e7, but I don't know. This it's not really the same, but in some French variations, when they places the knight on b3, I usually place my bishop on a7. I kind of like it in general, but
Okay.
e7 looks sound as well.
I actually don't know the theoretical verdict of this variation for
I can
black.
tell you
just
later.
know- oh, thank you. I just know that this has been like the main move a few years ago, but then I think it was like queen g4 or even just this queen e2 bishop e3 idea.
Okay, just straight.
Yeah, and then put the knight on c4.
And white
which
is really weak on black squares. Or
The black is really weak.
yeah.
But okay, I think bishop e7 is sort of the main move nowadays, and this is pretty much, well, my theoretical knowledge pretty much ends here. But I'm happy that you're here, so you can help me.
If you have any question, just ask.
Okay, so queen f3, I think, as far as I can see, is stopping b5 because we have e5. And usually when you have the queen on c7, you have this counter shot bishop b7. But
So we play queen c7 now? Or?
yeah, he did play queen c7. So I guess it's kind of preparation for b5.
You played a4.
Yeah, and this time he's actually stopping b5 for good. And then black instead plays b6. So he's ready to play bishop b7 here.
What's white's idea in this types of variations?
Mate, I guess.
It just mates.
I guess it's kind of depends on where the king goes. I mean, sometimes it stays in the center, but usually it castles and then just, I don't know, checkmate somehow.
I like those type of openings.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's your type of play, right?
Yeah. Kinda is though.
But white's position looks sort of harmonious, like rooks on e1 and f1.
King h1 and then...
Yeah, I'm wondering,
yeah,
should
but
the king be here or
yeah,
not?
but you're on the same diagonal as that's
Yeah.
right. Move your queen and then... I don't know.
The only thing is this bishop, the knight on b3, where I'm not sure where it's heading. But that's kind of
Like
the point of...
Knight d4, queen h3 and stuff.
Yeah, but that's kind of the point of, like in the opening when you played bishop c5 and then back with the bishop, you're kind of forcing the knight to go to a worse square than on d4. So, is this the position at the moment? Yeah, Khan is still thinking here, but he's been playing quite quickly.
Yeah, Stormer thinks a lot.
No.
But Khan knows he's Khan.
You're way too easily amused. What should we take a look at next?
It's always fun to see Jungmin's game.
Yeah. But
Okay, maybe not today.
Maybe not today. He hasn't had his best tournament. He beat Muhammad, but he lost all the other games.
You did?
Yeah. And now he's facing Hampus, who's at 1.5 out of 6, and I'm pretty sure he's not happy either. But I think Hampus has been playing like decent chess, even though he hasn't given best results. He played quite well yesterday against Burak Firat.
Yeah, I saw his game against Stormer, which I thought was okay.
Yeah. And then we have Semislav, but I haven't seen this move bishop e7 before.
But it's kinda Jungmin style.
Yeah, he's not well known as a theoretician, which is quite strange because he has a fantastic opening trainer, but but okay, I mean,
I have no recollection of me training him, but
exactly. But knight d7 and I mean the key idea is basically you wait for the bishop to move and then you take on c4 and you push b5 and then a6 and c5, and actually I think even you have played this.
I actually did a lot as black.
Yeah,
actually.
You kind of had this set up against anything.
Yeah, I actually did right earlier. If possible, I did it against e4 as well. But I didn't really know like the theory stuff, so I changed openings.
No. Well, we saw I think Milton played a great game where he played bishop d2 early in the tournament.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I don't know if we've had this before. But I mean, bishop e7 is kind of strange. It kind of signals that you're getting out of theory completely, because the bishop is usually like more well placed on d6, where you can also fight for e5. So bishop d4.
But now white has some easier developing.
Yeah.
He never has to think about e5 ideas.
Yeah, and usually you still like. I would say that the critical stuff is to take on c4.
Yeah.
And play
But
similarly.
I played Hampus in this actually in the junior Swedish championship, and I played black in this.
Yeah.
And he's quite good at his openings, especially in the Slav variations. I played in the same team with him in Swedish Allsvenskan, and I've seen he has a good recollection of the Slav with both colors.
Yeah, I know that he has been playing it a lot with black as well.
Yeah.
But you know, he's also had a fantastic opening coach. So
Yeah.
so instead, he's going for this like knight d7, and I actually haven't seen this version of it before, because usually you want to take on c4 as quickly as possible until white is able to play e4, which
Can you play e4 right now?
I think he can. And yeah, I'm not sure. Is he going to? Well, he can castle first, and then he actually...
He played e4.
Yeah, he played
This
e4.
is like, I really liked these positions, right? You're like slightly better without any...
Yeah, I think I've played this, but with the bishop on d6 against you.
Did I place it on d6?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know my stuff, yeah.
But it's also supposed to be good for white,
Yeah.
so you maybe...
Okay, yeah.
you maybe
Was
don't.
it in Uppsala?
Yeah.
In the rapid game? Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't too fun. But I think I played this as black and as white.
Is it strange that we remember like rapid games we played against each other like 3 years ago?
No.
Okay, good.
Because,
You remember everything.
yeah, especially opening theory.
Yeah. And this isn't the most active approach for
Can't he
black.
play c5 straight away? Or?
He should probably try something like c5 straight away.
I think I had this position against... Could be Mihailov, but maybe some... But then I somehow managed to lose this position as white. It was very
Yeah,
similar.
that's strange.
This was in this tournament last year.
Okay. I'm not sure how white's supposed to react, but it feels like black has lost time when they played c6 and c5.
Yeah.
So I thought like in worst case we could play something like this. And I don't know if it's like, I thought this was the idea, and then maybe
Oh.
this is the problem with this program.
Oh, okay.
And then like b3. And this should be quite pleasant for white.
Yeah, I really like this.
Queen c2 and put the rook here on knight e5. And
You can never lose, and you have like a nice endgame. like a nice.
I realized that when you say it, you kind of jinx it. You can never lose. I said that against Tom's game, I think 2 days ago,
Yeah.
against Ori Kobo. I mean, I said like Ori can never lose this, and then like 1 hour later he resigned.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So
Okay, I know that Jungmin can win every position.
yeah, definitely. Bishop b7, and the key idea is just black is gonna play c5 at some point to get this Felix bishop out.
Isn't it famous as the Tolmanen bishop, or is this the Felix bishop?
I don't know. It's not a good nickname.
I probably shouldn't be so proud.
No. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, just look at last year's game. I think in round number 1, right?
Yeah.
You played against
Ulvi Bayarani
Bayarani, and you had a fantastic bishop on b7 the
Yeah.
entire game.
with a knight on c5
Yeah.
and like a pawn on e6 who couldn't move. And
Yeah, that was quite a traumatic experience, I would imagine.
yeah, it was.
And now we push a c5, which, if it works, could be fine. But queen e2, I don't know if white should have tried something different, but I don't see him
What was
like
his other option? I mean, he has to. The knight on e4 is on pre.
Yeah, it's either like if it's queen c2 or queen e2. But at the moment, I don't really see the point of queen c2.
I usually place it on e2, but
I
just
think
do
it makes more sense as well. It's defending the knight on f3 also.
And you can sometimes like place you play.
Okay, then we're back, and we're not joined by Felix, but we're joined by Tony Aperia from the chess academy here in Sweden. And can you tell us a bit? There was an event in Stockholm Central Station a few days ago.
Yeah, that's correct. On the 2nd of May, we had a big tournament, an event at the Central Station in Stockholm. The event was sponsored by Nordea and Data Response, and it was about business people for integration. So it was a great success. So we had 2 sponsors. The one was Nordea, and they have It was the first time that they sponsored chess, and Nordea is one of the largest bank in Europe. So it was very exciting that we could have this great sponsor, and they are interested in the sustainability area, and chess can enable them to compete and to move to a more sustainable future. And the other sponsor was Data Response, that we have had here as the main sponsor of this great chess tournament, Stockholm Chess Challenge. So they were also interested in the event of business people for integration. That was the theme for the event at the Stockholm Central Station.
Yeah, and as you could see on the nice slides that you made here on the right side. And this is also some of the sponsors here, right? Yeah,
so we had like the whole, the big associations for chess and the clubs in Sweden, like the Chess Academy, and we had the Swedish Chess Association and also the Stockholm Chess Association, and 3 clubs that were involved. It was the Stockholm, what do you call it in?
The Stockholm Chess Society?
Yes, Stockholm Chess Society and Vasa and Rokaden. So we were a lot of people working together to enable this exciting event at the Central Station. And as you can see, it was a lot of happening in the green area here. You can read the business people for integration. So it was a big thing, a theme of the event at the Central Station. And on the next slide we can see a live picture that we had like 130 square meters, and there's a lot of people. It's the busiest place in Sweden, I think. So we had a lot of live games, and we had a lot of things happening for 6 hours. So it was a lot of things happening at the Central Station.
So I'm guessing there were a lot of people walking by and just being interested in what's going on. That weren't like chess players.
Yeah, that's correct. So it was, we were inviting, we were making them easy for them to come in and talk about chess and look and speak about chess, and also to with the TV screens and everything. They were really exciting, I think. And on the picture here you can see the main sponsors from Data Response. It's the sales manager and Åsa that were taking part of the event, and also make it as an important topic also for the computer company Data Response.
And on the next picture we can see some of the younger school children playing together with these I don't know which companies they represent in this case.
Yeah, it's the main people that are working with sustainability at the Nordea. So it's Sasha Beslik to the left, and we have Erik Felt to the right. And they are working together and playing together in pairs with some young people. So it was a theme of the event was that one person from the business society is playing together with a young kid from the Rinkeby school. That is a school that has opportunities to develop also and have help from the business society. So it was a great event, I think.
And was this a tournament, or was it just playing for fun? Or
yeah, good question. we started with a simultan.
Simultaneous exhibition.
Yeah, so it was Pia that was playing against 10 people at the same time, and Pia she won with 9-1. So 2 people managed to draw Pia, and after that we had like a presentation of 2 of the players from the Stockholm Chess Challenge, and it was Erik Blomqvist and Milton Pansar. So they played like a very short game in public, and making it chess visible for the audience at the center station. And finally, the main event of the day was the thing where people from the business society were playing together with the young students from the Rinkeby school. And here are some of the girls that were playing. They were in the age between like 9 and 12. So here are 4 girls playing for the school.
But I was thinking, this last main event, it was an actual tournament with a winner.
Yeah, it was a tournament like 4 groups, and one winner in each group managed to get to the semi-final, and then we had the final. So we had like 16 young people, 16 managers, and they were playing in teams in 4 groups.
Okay, and chess is one of these sports when age doesn't really matter. So I was just thinking, was there like a case where the young people were just much better than the managers, and they were like making the moves and then being upset that the manager doesn't understand anything about chess?
So it was a mixed audience with people that were, some of the young people were really, really good, and the best of them also managed to win the whole tournament, together with also quite strong chess player. But in some cases we had like Tom Wedberg also taking part as a grandmaster, but he managed to get to the final, but they lost in the final. So here we have a picture with Pia playing she was playing 10 different persons, and she, as I told you before, she won with 9-1.
And I was just wondering, do you know which players actually managed to get the draw against Pia?
Yeah, it was the one of the players from here. The player that was came in the last minute.
Mohammed Jafardi.
Yeah, so he drew Pia, and we also had Peter Karlsten making a draw with Pia, and he's old. He's like 65 or something, but he is a really strong player in his age and has done good results in Europe.
Yeah. So they both have some experience playing chess.
Yeah, so they managed to draw Pia. And here we have the sustainability officer at Nordea playing together with his teammate. And on the next slide we have another person from Nordea with her team player. And here we have
I see a grandmaster here.
Yeah, it's Tom Wedberg playing together with his. They managed to get to the final, and we had Mikael Kadri together with his team player. And then we have this photo that shows some of the players from Nordea together with Jan Stålberg, who's the chief he's the preses, the manager of the chess academy in Sweden. He's in the middle.
Okay.
And here is it's the final game, so it was very, very exciting.
And there are a lot of spectators.
Yeah, so it's a lot of people looking, and it was a tough game, but it was a clear winner. I think this team that won every game, so it was they're really strong, and he was the strongest player of all the young people.
And the manager, who is
he's playing at Nordea, and he's a quite strong chess player as well.
Okay.
So this is just presentation where we also gave the presents to all the players, young players, and just some happy slide to finalize where we see they also got flowers.
And also there's a happy guy in the end.
And finally it's me that would like to say thank you to Nordea, and also thank you to Data Response that made this event taking place, and the main sponsor was Nordea, so we are really happy and we look forward to forthcoming events at as the Stockholm Central Station.
Definitely, and we're of course very happy that there are a lot of companies who's willing to sponsor chess here in Sweden. Like Nordea and Data Response for sponsoring this tournament as well. Yeah,
that is so. It's very. We are so happy that Data Response has sponsored this tournament, and we also see they have done it for 3 years. And at the first day, we had the presentation of the CEO of Data Response, and we think, and it's very promising that they want to help us also to continue with this great tournament in the future. and maybe also to expand it to other countries. And finally, we are also very happy that Nordea found this event at the Center Station so good that they want to continue to work together with us and promote chess in Sweden.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you, Tony, so much for coming here and introducing us and telling us a bit about this event taking place. I think it was 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago, and so thank you.
Yeah, thank you
for letting me talk about the event.
Thank you. And I'm actually taking a short break, and maybe I'll find someone if Felix is gonna join me or if he's gonna play the Blitz tournament or something. But I'll be back in a moment to see what's going on. Okay, so see you soon. Okay, we're back, and I found Felix, who is gonna sit there for a while longer.
Yes.
Until he goes away and plays the Blitz tournament. So let's take a look. Wait, there was a result already, right?
Yes, on the last board, or the second last board.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show quickly what happened on Mohammed's game against
It did look really dull at the beginning.
We actually never...
No, we never. We did very...
We looked like up until here, right?
Yeah, we had a discussion about like...
Yeah, rook d1. And I'm just gonna quickly show what happened, because e4, e5, d5, and apparently there was some tactics here that went well for like knight d5, and suddenly he just blundered a piece.
Ah, that's because rook e1, and then you just take on d3
We
and you
just
lose a
take on
piece.
d3, yeah. And the queen is threatened. So this was just a bad blunder, I think, by Mohammed. And I mean, if he would have played knight e2, a very bad position, I think, but not
Like
that
rook c8 or something.
Rook c8, and I would have to.
Yeah.
But it's quite bad for white, for sure. But I mean, this just blundered a piece immediately. This actually happened in the game. Queen c5, and yeah.
Not much to do here.
Yeah. So Leo won that game. Should we take a look at? I don't know. Should we start from the top? Maybe not that much interesting is going on. He actually
he
did
played
take
this and then
played d5.
Yeah, queen g4.
Yeah, comes with a big threat of bishop h6, right?
Swings an exchange.
Yeah, but black plays f5, which is quite interesting because you get.
I
this,
don't really. It's a double-edged.
Yeah.
But because e6 pawn is real weak, and
yeah, positionally it's kind of risky, but also
white
I
has
mean-
something to play against. In the other
yeah.
position, it's
But I'm guessing black will probably put this rook here, knight c6, and put some pressure on the d4 pawn as well. So it's kind of.
yeah. He can't play. No, he can. I thought like bishop g5 right away, but
Bishop g5. I'm guessing.
you can just take yeah, and it's no problem.
Yeah, but queen takes. I don't know if this is
No,
better
it's
for
not.
white or
But I thought like queen e2.
knight c6, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. You. I thought about taking on d5, but the queen is protected.
Yeah,
And this is not much.
but I mean Eric has been playing really quickly. Knight e2 protects here, and eventually I think the knight's coming here. And let's just see what happened here. Rook g6. Bishop d6, and white.
Yeah, bishop f4 is logical. Yeah.
White is really happy to exchange these
Yeah.
bishops. This is the good black bishop. This is the bad white one. So yeah, rook c1
Oh, knight.
and rook c2. Okay, this is kind of interesting. You're kind of preparing rook c1
Yeah.
and doubling, but also if you take knight takes, the rook might be coming to e2
Yes.
later on.
Dynamical.
Yeah. So this is the position, and who would you prefer here?
I kind of like white here. I think like the d4 pawn is the e6 pawn is kind of weak, and the d4 pawn is not so weak. So I think the e6 pawn is more vulnerable than the d4 pawn. So I will prefer white here.
So even if I guess knight f5 makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense. How is white gonna attack this pawn on e6 really?
Is g3 an option? But then you want to place your knight on f4.
Oh, you play
Oh, something
wanted
like
some g3 to
yeah,
get the
or like
knight
queen
here.
d3 then g3 or
Yeah.
in some way place your knight on f4 and have your double on the c file and
Yeah. I'd say that maybe white is like, I'm not sure if it's theoretically better, but I think it's more comfortable to play.
yeah, exactly.
Is there another game where a lot of action has taken place? We could take a look at this game, because
Oh,
this was quite sharp. We were thinking about how white was gonna attack on the king side.
and how
And-
well Khan knew his. I should stop or.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you don't get that many chances here in the commentary.
I'm gonna use my 15 minutes of famous for this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, playing h6, you don't really planning to castle kingside. You do.
No.
Because then g4, g5 is just mate.
Yeah.
So queen g3 and
Oh, g5. This is like quite. G5 is not quite a common idea in these types of variations.
sorry, what?
Isn't g5 like a common idea in this, or is it just?
You're the theoretician.
Don't look at me.
No, but I think it's there's always this idea, but there's always like a discussion as to when it's good and when it's bad, because I mean it's quite obvious that you can to get rid of the pawn on f4 to get this fantastic knight on
Yeah.
e5, and he's considering that it's worth giving up this pawn to get this square on e5, and also the king.
castle long, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
The
gonna
king is
try
safe. Yeah.
something on this side of the board, and the only thing is I'm not sure exactly how to play a knight e5 because f6 is hanging at the moment. So he's probably gonna start with some rook g8. Yeah, queen f3, and now the knight's coming here. So he's given up a pawn, but do you think it's enough compensation?
I don't know. Really. I think like white has some sort of. It's hard for black to continue on the king side.
Yeah, and also I'm a bit worried about the thing is we're threatening an f6, right?
Yeah, and
we're
a6
also
is
threatening
and if you
a6.
take on d3, you can take with the pawn, and the c file is completely open.
Yeah, and I mean this is a beautiful knight against a very bad
Yeah.
bishop, so I really don't want to take it if I can avoid it.
You can't sack on g5 somewhere. You don't-
Maybe. Yeah, it's very like.
Then
I'm not
like
really
knight f g4. But then you take on a6 and
Yeah, on a6.
and d5. I was hoping for, but knight f3 you can take with the pawn, and you don't have like.
Sorry, knight.
You threaten. I thought you threatened knight f3 check, but then you can take with the pawn.
Oh,
But like some. Like knight
you're,
b.
You're threatening them stuff like bishop c5, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very like hard way to play it.
Yeah.
Plays knight g4 actually in the game,
Oh, okay.
so he's trying to exchange.
Maybe a
this
better
guy
variation.
and trying to get.
Yeah, now the h4 pawn is really weak. You don't
I'm
really
just
want to play
thinking-
g3.
If I play g3, this
Can you
I'm
take
gonna
on
sacrifice-
h4?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
sacrifice some.
Yeah, you
I just
can.
don't know
You has to
where.
take it. Take on h4.
With the rook.
And the queen.
Yeah, maybe
Knight
Helene
E-
is listening.
yeah.
I don't know.
Knight e3.
Knight e3. Are you going to mate me?
Knight e4. Knight e5 g4. Queen f6.
Okay, I'm getting mated.
Knight.
I don't think you need
F2?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, knight f2. Yeah, that's mate.
Yeah.
Or maybe even rook g2 is more pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this somehow?
We should-
Oh, so g3 doesn't work. Did he take on e7 yet? No, he didn't.
But then I'm just like mated, aren't I?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, can I try this?
Oh,
Why should black only have fun?
yeah. I assume you have to take it.
And I'm gonna take here.
And then I want to take on h4, but I don't think.
You might just take on g5.
Can you take on h4? Or is it too much?
On h4?
I don't know.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna take on e6.
Oh, you take with check. Oh, okay, yeah. But otherwise it could be.
But I mean, I think black can probably take on g5, right?
Yeah.
Something like this. I don't believe. I really like black's position here. I think maybe g5 was a stroke of genius.
Because both. Yeah. Because both the knights on b3 and c3 are quite misplaced.
Yeah. And e6 is thinking a lot, and he should be.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't think now, it might be too late. How about Jungmin? This looks boring, and I
Yeah,
think
it-
he's happy.
Yeah, it looks like a Jungmin game.
Yeah. So we're thinking about what we're kind of dreaming of. Let's say white's going for some endgame here.
But now I prefer black. King f8,
Yeah,
king e7.
King e7, and I guess the knight is coming to c5
Yeah,
eventually.
and it's unnecessary to exchange the queens.
Yeah, I was just showing what black is dreaming about.
Yeah, but like king f8, king e8, rook d8.
Yeah,
Or is
but I mean it takes some time, so probably white can try something during.
do you want to trade the rook or the queen, if you're black, or if you're white? Which pieces do you want to keep?
I want to trade this one for this one, but it's
Yeah,
not really
yeah.
likely.
Black is not gonna allow it.
No, I mean, what is the one who has to keep the balance? I'm pretty sure the computer is gonna say like 0.00,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure black is the one pushing.
Yeah.
And king f8, at least you can start with quite a risk-free move, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's under some pressure. Ah, wait, can he try b4?
And if rook takes queen f8 or queen e8.
I didn't see queen f8. Queen e8 might actually work as well, but no, this isn't working out. Okay. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to try here for white, but I wanted to exchange a pawn or something too.
G4, or is that just stupid? Because you wanna place your bishop on f3.
Yeah, I would like my bishop here, but how are you planning to put it there? Like, if I just walk.
Okay, white wants to draw here, or wants
Yeah, I think so. I would.
G5 might be unnecessary.
Yeah, I'm gonna take and rook c5 or something.
Yeah, rook c5 ideas. Yeah. Okay, g4, g5 is probably a lot unnecessary. Okay, maybe you can just play g4. Because you play bishop d3, you play rook d8, and then you're in some trouble.
No, then I have bishop h7 actually.
Oh yeah, that's true. So bishop d3.
So you just want this.
I think white has some time here.
Yeah, now we have time to play this. And
94, maybe 94.
Queen e3.
95.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how serious this is.
No, probably not so much. Okay, rook d8.
Maybe now I'll start bishop b4. Wait, he actually played b4 in the game?
Wow.
So he has seen something that I haven't. Whoops. This rook is
gone. You do some like
yeah,
black magic stuff all the time.
Yeah, white's winning there, but
yeah.
So
oh, now he.
So
is this some like skills comes with IM title or what's up with the?
Yeah.
You want to threaten the bishop on the rook on c4 and threaten to play rook d8, but that combination is really.
I don't see how it's supposed to continue. Do you think he missed queen f8?
What was your plan on queen e8?
I don't know. It just seemed like I had some more opportunities there.
Bishop a4, but then that's still nothing.
Yeah, but bishop a4 you just
yeah. And then b4 is hanging with a tempo. Okay.
I think Jimmy is gonna take.
Yeah, probably. And then what's your?
I don't know. You don't play b4 unless you think it's like mate. I don't think.
It sounds strange because the bishop is like bad, but it's not that bad that you want to give a pawn for it.
But it's not really a lot to calculate. It's like b4, take, check, and then it's nothing. It's not really that interesting. I think he just blundered. So let's see. Let's see this game. And just tell me when you need to go to Blitz tournament.
Yeah.
Should be quite soon, right?
Kinda soon.
He played d6 simply, not knight g4. Maybe it was a bit too much. So rook b1, and then he very calmly castles bishop g5. I kind of like white, to be honest.
e5?
Yeah. So what's the problem here?
e5 take knight c3?
Yeah, but I'm thinking there's no way to avoid bishop takes f6 here, right?
No, but e5, like d5 squares. Like if you take now, did he play e5?
Yeah, he played e5.
And then take on f6?
Yeah.
And then knight c3?
Yeah, all of this happened.
Ah, knight d5, what was the problem with?
No, I just think he wanted to protect the pawn. I think he can play it whenever he wants to, but
okay.
But surely this must be good for white.
Yeah. f5, but no.
Yeah. I'm still thinking here, but
I kinda like white here.
yeah, and you better on white, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. It's a good thing you're leaving soon.
How is my risky bet? The Ravi.
Yeah.
I bet it on white in this.
It's still quite boring.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly better for white, but
yeah.
This looks like a slightly strange, but it's nothing much.
No. I heard a comment about Milton's game that was...
Milton's game? Where is Milton? Here's Milton.
Whoa. Can this be right? Yeah, 13 minutes.
It could be, considering what is 1 hour. You didn't play knight b5, you went rook E1.
That's strange.
So he just allowed black everything. And what is he doing?
This looks like when I played this variation.
And that's not a good
No,
sign,
no, I
maybe.
mean, it's like how not to play. Okay, why did he play? Sorry, but what happened on knight d4 in this position?
He has to play f3, I guess.
Yeah, but that's really ugly.
Yeah, and I don't know. Probably you can't take on c2, but
Yeah. But knight
but white has
b5.
to play f4.
Why did you refute knight b5? Knight b5 looked like the only option after you take on d5.
I do not know. I will have to ask him at some point, but I didn't understand this game at all. But he has to play f3 or something, and then knight f1 and play some kind of Fischer random game. But okay, it doesn't lose by itself. And yeah, you need to go to the blitz tonight.
I kind of have to go now, but
Okay.
thank you for letting me participate in your.
Thank you for joining me, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna find if I heard that Christopher was here. Maybe
Should
he'll
I could get him on my way out.
Yeah, I could take. Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'll keep looking at some games meanwhile. Thank you. Hey. So what should we take a look at while we're waiting for Christopher? Could take a look at Sankalp Gupta. If we haven't looked at this game before, he's playing Eric. And yeah, okay, so I think Sankalp is one of those Indian players that's fighting here for international master norm. And well, at the moment we had the option of going for the Catalan with d4 or also going for like b3, which Ravi did in this game. But Sankalp takes on d5 and plays d3, which is of course possible, but I don't think it's supposed to be the most critical stuff for black. Now he's allowed to play c5 and without losing some time, but okay. You could play this to get out of here, but I like this move d4 is kind of playing against this bishop on b2. And yeah, white will have to try and attack this one somehow. Okay, so knight d2, you get some squares on e4 and c4. But okay, I mean this bishop on b2 is maybe not so great. So yeah, do you wanna join me? Okay, we'll take a short break maybe, and then maybe Christopher will be back in a minute or two. Okay, then we're back and I found Christopher again. So, okay, we were just looking at our friend Eric's game, playing against Gupta from India, who's playing here for Grandmaster International Master Norm.
Yeah.
And have you seen this? position
No, I
before?
haven't seen anything today.
Okay, but have you seen like this position before?
Not really. Can you go back a little bit?
Yeah, we
I
had
wanna
this option
see.
of we could go into Catalan,
Yeah.
but instead of going b3 or d4, he actually took and played d3, which looks kind of original.
Actually, this is quite similar. I mean, it could transpose to like a ready position if you play knight c3 and then c6 and black plays bishop f5. Then we're in those normal.
Yeah. I think this is some line.
Yeah, but also white can play d4 instead of d3.
Yeah. But he actually played c5.
Yeah, I haven't seen this position.
No, but I was quite surprised because I thought this d4 is supposed to be good for black. I mean, this bishop on b2 is not that happy.
Yeah, it depends. It's very double-edged because you the c4 square and also you open up the bishop on g2.
Yeah.
So
I think white would love to be able to open up somehow with e3 or b4 and break up the center.
maybe black wanna play bishop e6, bishop d5. Okay, maybe
Actually
not.
puts the knight on d5.
I thought he would put the bishop there.
So you thought bishop e6?
Yeah.
And then put it here.
Yeah.
What do you think if, like, I don't know what's a good waiting move, but when the bishop comes here, do you think white will then go e4?
Yeah, sure, but
Maybe
the
go for
take
this
and
structure.
d3 is a little bit.
Yeah.
But maybe it's. I mean, it's
Yeah.
playable. I don't know. It's. But of course, the 95 is also. It looks very normal.
Yeah, it kind of stops at least e4 for a while.
Yeah, and also you can maybe fantasize about jumping into c3 in some positions.
Definitely. The rookie one is okay, so he definitely wants to play e4. It seems
Yeah,
like.
the only problem I have with this move is the bishop on c8. Where are you gonna put it now? Because if you play b6, it's gonna be pretty sensitive on this diagonal. So okay, he
Put it
chooses
on
to put it
g4.
there, but it's like it's not doing so much.
No. Rook c8, so we get a kind of calm game at the moment. Queen c2, rook e8. There's always like this long-term pressure against e2
Yeah,
as well. Queen b1. It's
it
like
looks very
subtle
passive
chess.
for white. Somehow.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this actually.
So maybe, but why did he put the bishop on f8 and not f6?
Maybe he didn't like knight e4.
Okay, so that's like oh yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, possibly he wants to play g6 and put the bishop here eventually.
Yeah.
And you have the square under control on c3. So h3 and the bishop goes back. Obviously you don't want to take on f3. And what is white supposed to do now? Like knight h4, is that a move?
Yeah, it could be.
Not sure if it's doing anything that helpful though, but it's a move. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if white has to play e4 or something, but now also with h3, I don't like it.
Yeah, because this structure, we have a lot of
Yeah,
pawns on the
this is
third
not
rank, and
good.
they're all like undefended at the moment.
So I'm not even sure about that he should have played h3
Yeah,
because of that.
I kind of feel like black is doing well in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But okay, it doesn't win by itself. But I think it's
But I see no plan for white other than
No.
pushing the e pawn.
so. Yeah. Me neither, actually. So, have you seen any game that you want to take a look at? Or
No, I haven't seen anything.
Okay. Should we take a look if Tor Fredrik just has a bad position or what's going on? We left after queen d3, and we thought that white was doing quite well there.
Okay.
But okay.
Oh,
d4?
actually, I saw a little bit of the opening of this. This was
Oh.
similar to the Eric game against
Yeah.
Anna. Not quite, but
Yeah. So knight e4, it's a fork actually, attacking 2 pawns. And yeah, I'm not at all a big fan of black's position.
no,
here.
this looks very, very bad.
And obviously one point is f5 we're gonna take here, and we keep attacking pawns there. Of course a2 you can take, but it's not an important pawn, I think. And this king is very weak.
Yeah.
I think white has a great position actually.
I mean, how is can he do something? I mean, go back. Let's say he plays something normal.
But is there a no?
No, but like king g7, then you just take on d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try like knight f5 even.
The bishop
Queen
on
takes.
d4 is misplaced. I mean,
Yeah. No, this must be completely. I mean, probably winning for white.
how did this happen even?
I don't know. There was some tactics, and suddenly white was just winning. I don't know how long this was theory.
But this is the line where they had like a forced draw, right? Kayaking game or something. Maybe, but then maybe white found something. I don't know. There was this
I don't know.
crazy a6 and queen a4 and stuff like that.
I know there is some line there, but
Isn't it this one? Like if
yeah, this is the line, but I'm not sure what the theory is after knight takes c4.
yeah.
I had some memory that white was supposed to play queen a4 at some point, but white just played b3, and suddenly I think white just got a good position here.
But since he Orikobo, I guess he plays on a win.
Yeah, I think
So after a6, do you think you would have played queen a4?
No, it's quite. I mean,
Because last time I checked, it was the draw. But okay, you have to know a lot, a lot of moves there.
yeah.
I think it was like a6, queen a4, knight fg4 or something like that.
Is that
Wasn't it that line?
a6? Is this the line? a6, queen a4,
Yeah,
knight
fg4.
fg4.
And now you do something, I don't remember this, but it was a very crazy draw. After like 20 moves.
I know there are lines that end in.
But
like
maybe
forced
white
draw.
has found something, I don't know.
I honestly can't say. I think it's supposed to be fine for black theoretically, but there's so much to know, and the positions just don't play themselves. And as we can see, it feels like maybe Ori just played something that wasn't well known, and now it's just winning because black didn't know it. And it's hard to.
Oh, he played b4 in that.
In Eric's game, he did play before. I was just thinking if that was possible, but I didn't think it was.
Yeah, it was actually.
So he's just trying to get the d4 pawn.
Yeah, that's actually a good move then. Because he just wanna take on c5 otherwise and pressure the c pawn.
Yeah, I mean if you get this structure, then the knight would be much happier on c4.
Yeah, or even b3 sometimes. It depends if he.
And also this queen has something to do on a2 here.
Okay, so b4 is probably a good move. It depends what happens after cb, ab, and
yeah.
you take on b4 with the bishop, I guess.
But it's also, it could be
We can look at that line maybe.
take here
Yeah.
and take on d4. Or do you think it's
But
gonna take on?
then I take on d4 and a3. You can show it on the board. Take on d4.
But
Ah,
no, but
okay, yeah, I cannot do that because you take.
you
but
can take with the bishop, or you can take on c1 now.
Yeah.
But I'm not that happy anyway with white because this pawn on a3 is not so easy to get.
Yeah,
back.
I play rook c1 there actually.
Yeah. So
But,
I might have to take back on b4.
Yeah, but then I thought I could take with the bishop.
Wait, can you take with this knight?
Yeah, or the bishop.
Oh yeah, bishop is even better on the attacking.
Because
Ah.
So this is a big question then. Maybe he tries to sacrifice us.
Oh, he's gonna try like this.
But
but I don't.
No, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's try it. I take back.
There are almost like options, knight c3 at some point. But
Yeah.
take back,
Knight-
knight takes, knight c3, maybe.
No, I
No,
don't
maybe
think.
no, that doesn't work. So. Tricky.
So we are up an exchange, right?
Yeah, at the moment.
I mean, rook f6 looks weird, but
Yeah.
maybe also e4 is in there, so we have to
Maybe
be.
this is the idea.
This is.
This is clever. Okay, this is certainly interesting, but I'm just gonna show that
Yeah, okay.
Min actually, in this game, he did take the pawn on c4, and as it turns out, I don't think white has thrown anything for the pawn.
Wait, go back. Why wasn't the pawn here?
Yeah.
Go forward.
Yeah, he just pushed b4 and it wasn't mate because queen f8, and it's just another pawn, I think. So bishop b3, and we have nothing special going on here. a4 and yeah, I don't. Yeah, let's take a short break and we'll see what's going on. Yeah. Okay, we're back, and I found another clubmate of mine, Jacob. And yeah, we're actually all playing in the same club here in Stockholm Chess Society in Stockholm. So we were just looking at, well, have you looked anything at the game so far in the tournament?
Just a bit. So it's my first chance here to watch the matches for real.
Yeah, and well, your father was just here and showed the event on the Centralen.
Yeah,
2 days ago.
exactly.
And
So
did you play in the simultaneous exhibition, or?
no, but I just saw it live.
Oh, okay.
But I thought of playing, but I had troubles to make it,
Okay.
unfortunately. But yeah,
I see.
so it's nice to sit here now in the studio and see some nice chess with some friends.
And do you have like a favorite in the tournament that you're really rooting for, or?
I'm really hoping for Forn, of course, that he will take some more points and keep on playing nice games.
Yeah.
So it's Forn, of course, and my second is Blomqvist.
The same as me then.
So we are sitting here and being a bit
We're all kind of biased.
biased, exactly.
But you thought Jungmin will win the whole
Young Min
tournament.
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I was rooting for him the entire tournament, but I don't think he's gonna win
You don't think he's gonna win?
I don't think it's even theoretically possible, but
No, it's not going so well for him. But
he might win this game.
He's a very strong player. So
Yeah. And well, we just saw, I think Hampus blundered here. Bishop b4. He just blundered a pawn, and it's maybe possible to take another pawn, but I think maybe it was. Do you think this was the queen c7, and just be annoying and some rook d8 stuff?
yeah, maybe it was just safer to back to c8.
Yeah. Have you played any of these tournaments? I mean, these Stockholm Chess Challenge tournaments?
No, it has been so hard with university studies and such.
Oh.
But you have no problems with that, Martin.
No. Apparently, I can still study and be talking chess here.
Yeah, it's based on how you plan things, and of course,
Yeah.
But I think that this tournament now has changed dates, so that it's working better now in general.
So do you think maybe you'll play next year if there's a tournament?
Yeah, that's
And how about you?
likely, maybe.
Next year?
Yeah.
Here? Maybe. I don't know. Probably not, but we will see.
You are
But-
maybe scared, listening.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm scared actually.
You don't.
Dangerous talents playing here in this tournament.
Yeah, but I'm not so active in classical games anymore, so
But you still play a lot of online blitz, right?
not more than you. But
Me?
yeah, I think you play more than me.
Oh, okay. Then you don't play much at all.
No, I don't play some. I mean, I play live blitz more than online, I think,
Oh, okay.
but not so much online. Yeah, before I played a lot online, like 1 minute, but that's just waste of time, basically. So,
Yeah, and it's not so serious also, of course.
but okay, maybe we should
Yeah.
take a look at the games.
I think Hampus just realized that he blundered his pawn, and now he's trying to hold the draw somehow. So a4, rook d3, and I feel like black is just trying to get the king closer and just trade some pieces with the king on e7.
This should not be any problem for black. It's white has nothing, actually.
Yeah, it should be very good for black, I think.
Yeah,
The only thing that can be something is that, like, if there would be any kind of queen endgame, of course, where you can blunder with checks and things. But if
Yeah.
black just plays solid and is a bit careful, there shouldn't be any problem.
I'm not even sure he should push his queen pawns.
Yeah, I'm not sure about a4.
Yeah.
I thought maybe the pawn should be on a3
Yeah, exactly.
instead.
It's easier to like hold some positions with the pawn on a3 sometimes.
And like, if you imagine some kind of endgame, later on black can play a5 and put the knight on c5.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think would be a problem.
And the black king is pretty quick also.
Yeah. And I think, like, at least psychologically, it would be very important for Yumin to get a point here, because he's been really struggling in this tournament. And I think he would really
Yeah, but
need
that-
this pawn.
That shouldn't be any problem.
But okay, there are
I
some
would
more interesting games, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the top game, maybe.
Yeah, the top game. Yeah, not a lot has happened here. We left after rook c2. We thought maybe he was planning to double here, or potentially put the rook on e2 to put some pressure on e6.
This was the like Alpine, or
Yeah.
I saw the opening briefly.
Yeah, have you seen, well, you both know Eric quite well. Have you seen him play this opening before?
No, not. I mean, maybe he has played it, but I never seen him.
No, me
I think
neither, actually.
Rondelius played the same
Yeah.
today. Maybe he got inspired. I don't know.
I just mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't know if they will work together so much on openings and such. But bishop e5?
No, but I think Eir can get inspired just by buying a book or see some game.
Yeah.
He tried a Scandinavian for a while. I don't know if he plays that
Yeah.
anymore.
It was very surprising in real time when he played the Scandinavian, but he
Yeah.
said that he had a book at home.
Yeah, exactly.
And I thought bishop e5 looked interesting, because usually you want to take back with like a piece.
Yeah.
But also I think if you take, this rook is coming into c7 quite quickly, and knight coming into d4. So
Yeah.
this should be quite good for white.
Then you have to play like.
Yeah,
rooks.
the rook there is misplaced on g6. It has no real playing there.
No, but I
it's
think
just
it's
standing
think it's heading
misplaced.
this way, right?
Yeah, but if it would be placed on g6.
Yeah. I think, like you said, the rook on g6 wasn't that great, so he's probably putting it there and the knight on g6 instead.
But can't white play? The question is
What?
f4. No, that's maybe not good.
I had
I don't know
another
if-
idea here. If you play queen h4 here.
Queen h4.
No, it's not gonna work actually.
And if I go here?
My plan was to play rook c7, but you have queen a4 in the end.
Oh. So you're really attacking these guys, but queen a4.
But
And no, and if knight
But
c3,
if
we can
the
just play
queen-
queen here.
but if the queen takes, it's mate there.
Yeah, this is the idea for it made on d1.
But if white plays b3, then queen takes on a2,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you can take on e7.
Oh, we
Oh,
actually
really?
could take
Yeah,
on
you can-
e7 because the rook can come
Yeah.
back, or even the knight. But
Yeah, that's actually.
that's a
But you
nice
can.
point.
Black didn't have to go for rook f5. This was just an idea I had.
But
Yeah,
this is maybe working.
but we could also maybe play queen before.
Yeah. Then you're threatening on e1,
Yeah.
mate.
But actually, even if we. Yeah, probably this. I was
This
just
is-
thinking, even if black moves the knight, it's gonna be rook g7. But
Yeah,
It's too
but
many-
we might defend it like this.
yeah, exactly.
instead.
It's too many threats now.
Yeah, but we don't want to move it. Rook takes g7 would be quite bad.
No, I don't think it works.
Yeah, but look at this. He played it immediately.
Whoa!
He played this.
Yeah, so he's just trying to move away the queen so he can take on e6
Oh,
with the
that
queen.
was even better. But
Let's see what happens. I guess he's gonna take. And rook takes, and
queen a4, I guess.
Yeah, that seems to be the only.
yeah, trying for the mate, I guess.
Queen
Queen-
takes e6, of course.
Queen takes e6.
King h8, I suppose.
I guess.
And now the same with the b3.
p3 here.
b3 makes a lot of sense.
And then he maybe should play the same thing then with queen,
Queen b4.
d4. Because now,
But if I just think about it, like this bishop on e5.
Yeah, but this is a much better version than.
Yeah,
the
and
other.
also the rook is much better on f5 than
Exactly.
on g5.
So
So
you-
even if like a calm move here.
but
It
here maybe
doesn't
white
match.
should play, I don't know, maybe knight c3.
Yeah, knight c3.
Do you want to,
Or can you just play like g3 or h4?
you don't want,
Or, I mean,
But not g3 because f2 is thinking. But
ah,
But
yeah,
the
knight
thing is
c3.
that would white play something else, then black maybe can sacrifice on g2 and take on f2 and maybe have perpetual checks.
Yeah.
So if white would play h4 maybe,
Yeah, that's a good point.
queen e1,
yeah,
And
that's
then rook takes
then
d2.
of course, yeah, exactly.
And
So
probably
this can,
black is mating, yeah.
But okay, knight c3 then.
so you,
Knight c3
Can't-
looks like a good move, just protecting against queen e1.
and then
And I really like white here.
the question is whether white has anything
Oh,
here.
Hold
But
on,
white
wait.
has a very nice bishop.
We have to see. He actually sacrificed the queen. Of the rook takes, it takes on e5,
Wow.
takes on e2. So we're threatening mate, and also f2.
Maybe
So, yeah, I don't know.
this
Can you play
is-
g3 or something? But I feel like maybe this is okay for black, don't you think?
It depends.
Like this knight on f5 would be really
And
good.
But
d4
okay.
is falling. And
Try. But why you want to play? Can you play f3 here?
knight f5.
Or even rook c8, perhaps.
Ah,
But
you
rook
wanna-
c8
c8,
but
then you
then-
can play king f1.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
on...
But you move again.
I think that black
Ah,
should just play
yeah.
knight.
No, but it's hanging on
Knight
e6.
f5.
That's. Yeah, that's.
so yeah, that's important. King f1, and you thought at first you can
Yeah,
take here, but we
exactly.
can take on e6 with check, so probably knight f5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing strange, just.
Might still be.
And if we
falling
just
down, but-
stop here for a bit, doesn't it seem like that black is black should be happy here. Because white has a kind of weak king, I think. The rook can soon play on the c file. And black is protected from the g7 threat. And the d4 pawn is hanging.
Yeah.
So I think that this should be very fine for black.
Yeah, maybe f3 is not the best.
I'm
But
actually.
I didn't want to allow rook f. I mean,
I thought like maybe white should try queen h5 here, just so that g6 isn't possible because of the mate, and the rook doesn't get that active, and we can maybe play h4 at some point.
but if
King.
I take on d4,
Yeah, I thought I'd still just play h4 and try.
But then you maybe can.
it's just to keep taking pawns.
Then you can take on
Aha.
g7 with the rook.
No, wait, this.
And queen g5 and then take the knight maybe. So if you want to have
Sorry.
it's not played a pawn move. Here I think white maybe can take on g7 with the rook.
Yeah, we could go into
Aha.
this, but then,
No. Yeah, precisely. So you have, but the question is this
but I'm not,
shouldn't be.
I don't think he is too happy with this.
No.
Actually, I think he'd rather keep the rook in here. So.
But can you play queen g5 instead here?
Queen g5.
Knight f5 g4. Maybe you can play rook f7.
Rook f7 feels like almost mate somehow.
Yeah, it probably is because you can play queen d8, rook f8, queen e7, but then you have knight f5. I don't know.
Okay, anyway, I feel like maybe Eric underestimated his sacrifice.
But
But I'm guessing.
but it should just be slightly better for black, I think. Not that much better. Not
Yeah,
winning.
I think it's. I'm gonna go for equal. What do you think?
I think it's slightly better.
Yeah, I'm not there to say anything actually. It's very hard. But okay, I'll still like white, I think. Anyway, somehow.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting to see. Has anything dramatic happened on any of the boards? Should we take a look at Isak because his king is trying to run away? We had this fantastic game earlier. Black played g5 on a Sicilian.
Wait, which line is this?
Began as a can. We can just very quickly.
This I
Go for
played with white against Louis Couso.
Yeah, Luis Couso.
But you usually play queen g4.
Yeah, I guess there are many lines, but
Yeah.
Black didn't dare castle, but he's played this very interesting g5 actually. So it just takes on the castle on the other side of the board. It's not often you castle long in the Sicilian, I guess.
No.
But I think this is really risky for white. Knight e5, knight g4.
Black has a very nice piece playing here.
Yeah, these
Like
knights
this.
are amazing actually.
Yeah.
Around the white king.
There's a pawn hanging on a6 also. I don't know why.
Yeah, but it's like almost mate.
How? Ah, okay. Yeah, it's true.
I think, yeah, I'm just gonna quickly look what happened. H takes an f5, so the queen is like really quickly coming to h7 here. Like objectively, I don't know how it is, but I would be very, very scared.
Do you have to
white
play?
here.
Yeah, this looks bad now.
But wait,
Queen.
wait just a second.
Yeah.
If white takes with the g pawn, and if black plays the queen,
But
to
isn't
h7.
this?
Ah,
We can even play this, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's a mate.
It's a well-known mating
it's
pattern. So rook h1 is a threat after f5, I think. So queen d2, making sure the king can run away. Well,
But
at least
this
hoping for the king to run away. And black just took the pawn on g5.
Okay, so wait a minute. Why did he play king f1 here? Can I take on f5 with the rook?
Rook takes f5.
Or am I getting mated again?
But if the
I feel like somehow you should be mated.
I just want to trade pieces.
Yeah, but
Maybe you can.
I'm not gonna let you. So
You can just play rook g8 maybe.
maybe rook g8. Maybe take with the rook here, just to get this bishop going somehow.
Yeah.
This should be made somehow, like queen h7 now.
And the king is walking away.
Yeah,
Then you, what I don't see, and
I don't see like the immediate mate, but we could probably win a lot of material.
No, actually it's mate.
Have you
isn't
found
it? Queen h1, king e2, bishop f3.
Ah, there it is. You found the mate. I see.
good listening. Beautiful mate.
Yeah, finally I find
So-
something.
So yeah, king f1. The king is just running away, but this has to be bad for white, right?
Yeah, I don't like this.
He's not even a pawn up now, I realize. So
But
it's
this the position now in the game? Or?
yeah, this is the position.
Ah, okay.
And okay, it's a matter of is black gonna find something immediate, or he's probably gonna win material somehow.
Yeah. White has nothing here. White is just
Yeah, I think
trying
it's
to survive. Actually, it's
yeah, this has to be losing. I'm pretty sure.
because black hasn't sacrificed anything even.
No,
I mean,
this was
there's-
actually a real nice game by Khan, I think. This g5, sort of a brilliancy. Let's
look
see.
at Turn's game though.
Yeah, we actually have to take a look at this because after b4 he went into this line that we
Yeah.
examined. He took on c6, rook takes, knight takes, d4,
This what we discussed is very
and yeah, we didn't calculate much. We just assumed that it was very awkward for black, I think, because there's always like e4 stuff. And in this game, white took on d5.
no,
Queen takes
e4 I
d5.
guess. Or he can take on f5. No, he cannot. You have to play e4 directly.
e4.
E4.
Yeah. But isn't this just very good for white?
Yeah, it's winning, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
You would need to do something with this pawn on a3 eventually, but
Because it
but like if the queen moves somewhere, it has to move, I guess. I'm gonna take here with the knight, right?
Yeah,
then you maybe can.
No threatening here as well.
it's
Yeah. Yeah, it looks tough.
I
Anyhow.
wanted to play queen e5, but to recapture with the rook on f5, but my queen is threatened when you take on f5,
Yeah.
so it doesn't work.
No. It feels very bad for Eric, and also looking at the time, I think.
But he had such a nice position just
I
a few
mean,
moves ago.
I think he just blundered rook takes c6, to be honest.
But
He must have thought like take on d4 or take on b4, and he realized that his position was good there. But rook takes c6.
but okay, we can look a little bit more here because I think it's still not. Because if black gets those pawns on the queen side, maybe he has some.
I mean like knight c3 or something.
No, I mean he take, as in the game. You have to take that rook.
Oh.
I think. Rook, I think rook f6 only move.
But this is all forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But doesn't we have something here? Okay, let's try queen a5.
I
Then you
don't even
maybe-
want to take. I was like knight c4
Yeah.
or something.
Knight c4. And if I go
I'm not sure if knight c4 is the best. Just look natural.
queen c5,
Queen c5. Okay, let's take something.
yeah,
I don't believe in
this
this,
is very bad.
and I think Eric realizes this too. Yeah, there is actually so much going on. We have to quickly look
Yeah,
through
it's
it. but
a
this is
fantastic round, actually.
Yeah,
Very
mean-
many fun games.
Yeah,
So I hope that you're having fun when you're watching this live,
yeah,
because we
Yeah.
are having fun here. So
we have been spoiled with a lot of fun games. Yesterday it seemed like it was boring. We had 6 draws on the 6 top boards, but they were all, well, most of them were fighting games, I think. And I think in this game,
So it were no quick draws, just
no.
like some players like doing.
Yeah, there
Short
have
draws.
been like maybe 2 or 3 quick draws in this tournament, but
Okay.
But there's a rule you have to play.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have to play 30 moves.
Yeah. That's good.
But this looks really good for white, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This king almost looks mated, and I mean, I'm guessing you have to take, rook takes. We're threatening knight f6 with a mate.
So I will just be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
See you soon.
See you. And yeah, I don't really see how to defend against this.
No,
Like,
I mean
you have to go f5 and then somehow you're getting mated on.
pawn up and you're worse.
Yeah, this is horrible. Like queen d5 or something.
Anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna win this bet. No wait, it was Felix who made a bet.
Yeah. You don't win bets against me. Not yet.
Yeah, there's so many people in my studio that I don't know who betted on what.
But okay, there's a lot of. Have you watched?
We haven't looked anything at this game. I'm just gonna quickly look at the position, and I think is white slightly better. Oh wait, maybe we have rook e2.
Yeah, I need to. So many positions. I need to like zone in. I like black here.
You do?
I mean rook e2, yeah.
I take it, I guess.
Take.
Maybe rook e1.
I mean.
I'm just gonna exchange everything and offer a draw.
Okay, then I missed this. Go back.
But also, like, otherwise I'm just gonna go rook 81, I guess.
So if I.
So I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
And yeah, we're just looking at this new position. We haven't looked through this game, but I think white should be okay. It should be around equal, I think. And I mean, this pawn on d5 is isolated, but I mean, in worst case, we can have this line where basically everything is just exchanged.
Yeah, then maybe black should go for that, but.
Maybe, and you can push
D4.
d4 if you want to.
Yeah.
And I don't think white should risk this, so you should probably just take and take the draw with bishop c3, I guess.
And this should not be anything.
No, I think it's just a draw.
0-0.
Yeah.
But it can't be that much more.
No,
Suppose.
I don't think so.
Black has a better pawn structure after.
Yeah, but you don't have so
Taking the
many
but-
rooks to
No,
take
no.
advantage of it.
No, it's hard, but
There's another game I can see.
Yeah,
there.
sure. Which
I cannot pronounce his name, but Cernat.
okay.
This one.
Milton's game.
Yeah, this looks interesting.
Let's just go back. We actually saw the position after knight d2, and we weren't that impressed with white's opening. c3, and okay, so we found a way to develop one piece. He can't even play f3 or h3. This is and d4.
Oh.
Okay, so if there is one way to punish white's opening, this should be it, I guess. So let's see what happens if we take here.
Was it night before? Or?
I think knight before, and then just take here, and then possibly even e4.
Okay.
This should be. Oh, sorry. Bishop d2 takes, pawn takes. I'm not envious of white's position, to be honest, and I think rook c8 looks kind of clever. You're threatening knight before, and if the queen moves away.
But I
if you
was
might
wondering, could he have try to instead of that? Could he play the bishop a3? No, he just played knight c1. Huh?
Yeah, this is the way I want to play it with white. No, but it's very passive, but
Yeah.
I think I'm at least holding for a while here. But rook c8 looked clever to me. f3?
But now it's just getting tactical. So.
Yeah. And I really hope for Milton's sake that it works, because it's kind of desperate. Queen c5. So the threat here is queen takes d4. You take on c2. Queen b3. Bishop e5. I don't think this worked out well for white. You just take here. King takes on f3. And you can't even take on f3 because the rook is falling here. So
Yeah, this
it's
looks
two
tough.
pawns down, and black is threatening rook e2. I think Milton can pretty much resign actually.
Mm.
This was not a good game for him. He used to have much more solid white openings than this.
Now he just played queen to b7.
Oh.
But it's gonna be 2 pawns. And
Yeah, he can take on d3.
yeah.
Maybe there's even something better, but
Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, I suppose a black just can play rook c2.
Yeah, anything here.
Anything.
yeah, everything should win here. Rook c2 looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eric finds something now. He sacked a piece.
Eric sacked a piece.
That's probably. He gets
Did
some
he play?
pawns.
Yeah, e4, queen back, and he just took off everything and takes on f3. So he has. Okay, at the moment it's just 1 pawn for the piece,
Yeah.
but he might be getting another one. But still, I don't really believe in this.
No.
It should be like a matter of technique to win this.
The thing is that, okay, so if white plays bishop a1,
Yeah.
and if black takes on, what I think that black should take the pawn on f5,
You think you should take this one?
not the d3, because if black takes on d3, then I think that white maybe can play f6, which is
And you mean you want to keep some mating for
yeah, exactly, which is worse I think than taking, because the d3 pawn is kind of okay.
Yeah.
It's
I think it's quite losing either way, because now we
Yeah.
have the square on e4 for the knight, and it's kind of a good knight. It's a good knight for black. Yeah, doesn't look very good for black.
it's hard to.
I mean, those pawns are not doing anything.
But
No.
if black maybe plays, yeah, it should be. But if black manages to push forward the b pawn, of course. But
Yeah, but it has
Um,
like 3 moves until it's threatening anything.
yeah, but
White
suppose that black plays b5 now,
Yeah,
just to try.
yeah. Let's
Um,
try something. Do we have anything clever here? You see anything, Christopher?
We can play queen a5 maybe.
Queen a5 is one move.
But then we play, then black plays, I think, queen
d5 maybe.
d5, exactly. Or the pawn was hanging there on, but it's nothing to take maybe.
No,
I don't think this
H3
pawn on h3
because
is so
you're-
interesting.
You're so off. Because now you maybe
If-
want to play things like
Queen c3 maybe?
b4.
I was thinking knight f6.
Wow. But
But take. But can't you? You have to take there. Yes.
Yeah, this works.
Yeah.
So not b4.
Not b4.
But I think all of this is quite hypothetical. I think it's quite far away from winning.
Yeah.
I mean, from drawing for black. I'm not sure if queen a5, queen c3 was the most clever idea, but I don't know. I think black is quite far away from
Yeah, it's
saving this game. So is there? Okay, Milton is
fighting anyhow.
and now it's just 1 pawn. But okay, the
But
king
he's doing
isn't.
made queen g1 or no, this is.
Yeah, this is a very impressive setup. Rook c2. We have seen more impressive positions by Milton.
This is just resigns.
Mm-hmm. I did play queen g1.
But after rook c2, what you gonna do? I'm threatening queen g2.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
rook
this
e1.
one.
But knight f2 or something.
Yeah,
There should be a pretty mate here somewhere.
Yeah, but knight
yeah, no,
f2 is just winning because you
Yeah.
can sacrifice the rook and it's mate.
Yeah,
It's nothing just to.
but it wasn't a pretty mate, but it's enough.
You can choose here. G2, H2. Next.
No, I can't.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I think Milton is gonna resign here. So, and also we think Khan is closing in. Probably, yeah, we can't even play King E2. This rook on H2 was, I think, very clever. Now the king can't run away. And I mean, the queen is probably going to H5.
Yeah, it should be winning in a few moves,
Yeah,
I think.
definitely.
but we need to defend him.
Sorry?
There is no defense, huh?
To
For white.
no, I would be very surprised if there was a defense. This has to be really, really bad. And
The thing is that white here has barely to nothing. Because
I can try knight
it's-
CE2 maybe.
it's hard to move here even.
CE2?
And you're just
how is this
closing
not
your.
I'm just trying to play white,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
I'm not
it's-
happy, but
No. But
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
there is.
check.
knight G1.
Put the queen somewhere here.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the mate. I just put some pieces around the king. Hopefully something sticks.
What's your threat now?
I don't know.
Oh, you wanna play queen H2 maybe?
Maybe knight H2 also.
Okay. If I
But I
take
mean,
if I take on E6.
well, yeah, this is what Blomqvist would play.
No, but
for sure.
I'm threatening the rook at least.
Yeah. So how do we mate you?
Yeah, it's.
The weird thing is you have like one pawn for this position.
Yeah. Maybe not so easy.
But suppose that black just plays queen H2.
Okay,
Then
yeah,
you want
let's try
to
this one.
Take with the rook and then take with the rook on G2 and
That should
Oh,
be good.
like that.
then you win the queen.
So you just wanna take
But-
everything.
I can start with queen C3.
Ah. King.
Maybe I'm gonna play for mate. No.
But
No,
if
I'm gonna take the
yeah.
rook. I take the rook.
just moving.
Okay, so we're just giving up a rook and just hoping. Oh, we can actually take her. if
Ah,
we want.
this one hangs. But then I can go back within. Okay, it's,
Yeah, but
it's
yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really sure why they're looking at
it's
this.
mate here actually.
No, I was just trying to
Yeah.
defend white, but I think it's very tough.
We also should mention that somehow Jungmin got another pawn. Let's take a look at how that happened. We left after king f8, right? And f4 doesn't really strike me as correct. Because there are a lot of holes in white's king now. Queen f2, check, and we just threatened those two. I don't know if white could have defended this better with king h2, but I didn't like this at all. It seems like he's just outplaying white here. So he has a better position and 2 pawns up, and the king.
Yeah, now he's also safing with the king.
Yeah, rook d8. Yeah, Jungmin is gonna win this game, which I think is very good for him. He really needed this. Do you think white's gonna try some sacrifice or something?
Yeah, but that's just
Uh-huh.
the same as giving up.
This is
Yeah,
just
it's desperate. But
There is nothing.
yeah, we
Oh.
can take, and we can probably just take on f4, and we have nothing.
but it's Steven's black move.
Is it black to move even? Ah,
So
it didn't help.
No, but this is very
I mean,
comfortable for.
you can
you
even
mean-
play knight h5 here.
Yeah.
So on the last 4 boards, we had 4 black wins actually. Assuming that Khan and Jungmin will win these, which they probably will. And Eric took the pawn on d3 and allowed
Yeah.
f6, but to be
This
honest, I
is-
don't think it matters.
But I think that this is. Yeah.
So we only have to figure out how to get this knight here.
Yeah, but there should be something else also.
Yeah.
I think.
But I mean, it's
It's
everything should win.
so if um, so if white just plays knight e4.
Knight e4 makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. Just I'm gonna run
Yeah.
with the pawn because I don't have anything else to do.
The nice thing for black here is that the way fourth is very easy.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
easy moves. So.
Wait, can I? Wait, I'm gonna try. Can I actually play this move?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I think that's working, right?
Yeah.
That would be a really nice way to finish the game, I think.
Yeah.
There's no defending.
So what was the
Sorry.
last move before?
Yeah, I was just trying to run with the pawn.
Okay, so let's try again. B5, knight G5.
I mean, it's a very natural trap to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you play 8-6 or something, I could probably just play in. Can I play here?
Yeah.
I haven't figured out the mate yet, but I assume there's something here.
F7, then you don't have anything, so
Yeah, F7 should win, and then just maybe Queen F6 and resigns. Oh, I'm really hoping he goes for this Queen E6. That would be a great move to finish the game with.
Mhm.
but it's just a pity here because if these things wouldn't work, then maybe black would have the chance to by
Yeah,
a slight chance of pushing forward the pawns.
You
But
wanna
it should be
trade-
hard because you can always block them, of course. But
yeah. This is the boarding
But,
approach. Of course, I don't think Eric's gonna trade. He's gonna play maybe Queen C2 or something. But yeah, I think there are more interesting games going on with this one.
how is Kantans Blomqvist then?
Yeah, this is interesting. We left after rook takes e2, and he went for g3.
This is the match that we actually should follow.
Yeah, actually.
But we are looking at the other games.
Yeah, but it's so many interesting games.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So-
we don't see how black can take on f2 in any way, because still we're covering f1 with the queen. So knight f5 was played, queen g4. So kind of keeping the knight on f5 because he has to protect g7. But how is white gonna proceed? Maybe he's just gonna grab some pawns here. And that's actually what happens here. But I'm a bit worried about white's king somehow.
Yeah, but there isn't anything that's mating, I think, here.
No,
Because you have the pawn on f2.
Can I play rook b4?
It's-
Oh, you wanna
Ah,
mate? I
yeah.
wanna take the d pawn.
we can look at both, I think.
Yeah.
But I think if rook takes d4, then I have rook takes g7 later on.
But here I think that
How is
white
that?
should play queen f4.
Oh, you mean later?
Queen f4. Okay, so you're covering c1.
Yeah.
And also, if I don't want to go rook c2 because you have a mate.
Exactly.
on the
And
other side of
the thing is
board.
that I think that white maybe should try to place the white rook on c7 also.
Ah, you want to trade?
Yeah.
Ah, that could be an
exactly.
idea. Then it's more difficult to defend these pawns. So
So
yeah,
so
that's a good point actually.
so that's a very nice move here. I think it has several points, and you can also place the queen on e5 or something. And g4
Yeah,
coming
g4
up.
definitely.
So
Yeah, queen f4 is a good move. So Lee Steng's move was rook b4. But I wasn't sure, like.
but here you can still play queen f4, I think.
Yeah.
Because if white takes on d4,
Then after rook
then you
takes
should
d4.
have queen c7.
And then
no,
what?
I'm covering.
But then you maybe can take on b6. I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe not, but
But,
it feels like that pawn on d4 is really hard to protect anyhow.
No, but I felt like when the queen is here, we can't take on d4
Yeah, we
because we
can-
have rook takes d7.
Yeah. I saw that more.
So Or like I don't know, a3. I don't know. Okay, maybe rook goes to c4.
I want to play king h8 and then take.
Yeah, king h8 is probably a good idea.
But now it's white, right?
Yeah, it's white to move.
But shouldn't white try somehow to chase away that knight on f5?
That's very difficult, isn't
Yeah.
it?
But if yeah, but I like the move a3 actually, but it's not making any difference.
I don't know.
But-
Rook b4.
But wouldn't you like to maybe so if white would lose a pawn on d4, and if you get the chance to take the pawn on b6, shouldn't that be something that's
But here we can also think about knight takes. Maybe it's not necessary, but
but then
That's something to
queen
consider.
7, queen c7?
I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it's
g4 is too risky.
yeah, it's
But
also
I
hanging.
I take it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
see
it's-
rook was defending that way as well.
Okay, but do you see any serious way of keeping that d4 pawn?
No, but I think.
But it has
I mean, at the moment it's not threatened. So rook b4. We have to find something clever with. We cannot do anything with the rook.
But can white try to push the pawn through h4, h5, h6,
Yeah, but
trying to
it's-
make something?
But it's
Wait,
very
can we
slow,
play-
so I don't know.
Yeah, but white doesn't have so many options.
No, I know, but
Um,
I start to like black here.
Yeah, the same here. But I think that white should
About
try
queen
that
g5.
thing because Martin.
Yeah, sorry.
So if white plays h4,
h4.
h4, and just has a simple plan of playing h5, h6, h5.
h5. Let's
I
take her.
take it.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's nothing. But yeah, black is too solid.
Yeah.
I think white should have a way to keep some
But he played rook b2.
chances.
Now it's a
yeah, I
threat
played
here
rook
with
b2.
knight e3.
Yeah, knight e3 is a big threat for sure. But okay, a move like queen f4 is
Yeah.
possible. It looks a bit unnatural, but there's no like dangerous discovered check by the knight as far as I can see. And we're getting a bit closer to your
Yeah,
idea with queen c7, or possibly even having a queen on e5,
yeah.
putting some pressure here.
This is, I think, something bad from Tom's here to play rook b2, because black doesn't have anything there, and white is having the chance to place his queen on a better spot and push the pawn g4 soon.
But maybe I can
Soon.
try rook e2.
Queen c7, yeah.
Yeah, rook e4. But then.
Maybe queen d7. I just want to be annoying that you can't
Yeah,
take.
but now I like my plan better with rook b4. So
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't have done this.
No, because
Yeah.
I think that this was wrong from Tom's actually, because now white has a better position than in the previous.
But okay, go back. Maybe he has another idea. He's trying to.
Because here, or Martin, just go back to the former position there.
This one?
Yeah, exactly, and the queen there and rook e4. Because here white has the chance soon of playing g4
Yeah,
maybe, f3,
exactly.
g4 sometime.
But rook
and then-
rook e2 was not good.
No, it's an error.
I should play something else. So try queen f4 and try to find something else here.
Yeah.
Let's say I just if I play h6.
But queen e5.
Yeah, and rook f6.
Feels a bit unnatural to have those pieces.
Yeah,
What's like black's
but
next
I don't
move?
understand why he.
I don't know, a4 or something.
A4, yeah. Now it seems like that it's black who is having troubles to move, actually.
Yeah, especially the knight.
Yeah, and knight and the rook on f6 is just standing there to hold the pawn.
But okay, we could still probably go for something like this, right?
Yeah.
This should work.
Yeah.
And
So I think I will leave now,
okay.
but I hope that I will be back. And yeah,
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me.
thank you so much, Martin, and
Yeah. Thank you.
Liseng for sitting here in the studio and having some fun.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so yeah, how would you evaluate this, like purely objectively?
Yeah, but this is the kind of position you need to like think. It's very hard to say. I mean,
Yeah.
but I don't see anything wrong with the move we played.
Queen f4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt it looked natural, and I'm pretty sure Eric is considering it as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go for that still. An equal.
But I wasn't even. I mean, the line we looked with the Queen f4,
Yeah.
and I said the h6, right? Because I didn't find anything better.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, and rook f6, and
I don't know if I did a4 here. But
yeah, but it's somehow both. I don't see either how you're gonna make me. I mean, get progress with white.
yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go the draw is still quite likely result.
Yeah.
Because like it's difficult for white to get anything, but also I think white is subtle enough to make a draw, I think.
But
But yeah, it's gonna be exciting, and also, yeah, Eric has a lot of time, and I think I understand that he's using it here. Tom's on the other hand only has 5 minutes,
yeah.
and it seems like we have a result in a game that we haven't looked at. Actually, we have, yeah, Pranav Anand was playing for international master norm, but it's definitely not looking good now after he lost with white against Omar Reshef. Let's just very quickly look through what happened in this game. So we have this bishop f4 line. So far looks natural, and it seems like white got a lot of pressure on c4 there. Suddenly white is stuck with this pawn on d4, which absolutely doesn't look great. And yeah, after queen d5, we have a result. It seems like Jung-min actually won his game against Hampus.
Maybe he can move in a little bit.
Yeah, did you win? Yeah.
Maybe he can move in.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Do you wanna show the game, or you don't wanna talk? I think it's difficult to do commentary without talking. But
You don't want to show?
okay.
You don't want to show?
No. But yeah,
The door is open.
I'm still satisfied seeing him.
And he's back.
Sorry, what? Yeah, I'm sorry, we can't do the commentary by writing, but
Okay, I can talk.
okay.
I've done like 5 games.
Yeah, you had a rough tournament, but you played a nice game today, I think. Okay, the opening was...
Bishop f4, look f3, interesting talk.
Oh, you mean bishop f4 here instead?
Look f3.
So you mean like if bishop b7 you want to do this? Yeah. And so okay, bishop b7, bishop b2, and you got to play c5. You were happy here? Or? Okay, it's maybe not so fun position, but you got a pleasant position here, right? You got a nice knight.
I like this.
Yeah, you like it for
Thanks,
like,
better.
yeah, and you have this nice knight. And
Bishop is bad.
bad bishop, yeah, and it probably should be on f3 instead of d3. So rook d1.
This is okay.
Yeah.
But I was thinking queen b2 here.
Where?
Wait here, wait. Not queen e2, maybe.
Yeah.
He can play a3 maybe.
A3 or?
No, a3,
A3. So
b4.
he wants to push b4.
Yeah, you cannot take this straight.
Okay.
What's the idea with a3?
He wanted to push b4.
Okay.
And we cannot take because
Yeah, I
we can
see
take
that.
on h7. So yeah, but maybe the viewers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have so bad condition, and he have also bad condition. I was lost terrible game yesterday, really winning position yesterday.
Yeah, we saw that.
Can I see the yesterday game?
We can't go back, unfortunately. So we only have today's games. But
I played really bad. I have power tomorrow. I have easier to play next tomorrow.
yeah, good. I think it was good for you to win today. Now probably you're happier.
Queen 7.
Queen e7. And yeah, it seems like he blundered later in the game,
Before
right?
was very bad.
Yeah, he blundered.
This was not. This was same mistake as like amateur mistake.
Yeah, before I don't know if he missed something.
I don't think queen d8, queen
He,
f8.
maybe he missed queen f8. I don't
Maybe. But
Bishop
I
b4.
not rook take b4 here.
know. No,
It's really bad.
I thought
Yeah.
queen c7 is the move. Or?
Yeah,
Yeah, now you get some counterplay rook d8.
it's
instead.
too active.
Yeah,
I don't want to take that.
no, but rook c8 was very good move
Queen
instead.
7.
Queen e7, and now you're just a pawn up.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why a4 either, but
Queen c7.
yeah. And
It's okay.
yeah, for
I
sure.
want to take king e7.
Yeah, I think black should be winning. I'll just bring the king here and rook d8.
Yeah.
Should be winning. And you have this very nice knight.
I like the bishop.
Yeah. And okay, now you just win a second pawn, and it's game over. Do you think he should have played king h2 or
Rook c3.
rook c3? This is the same problem. So you win this pawn anyway.
Rook d1 is queen e3. Then
Rook d1, queen a3.
no, maybe a3. But
Ah,
I don't want to
sorry.
queen d4. It's very dangerous. Rook d1, d1.
Yeah. So you play queen here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you trade, it's winning for black, I guess.
Yeah.
Because so many weaknesses. Rook e4.
Knight is stronger than bishops.
Yeah.
I love my knight.
Yeah.
Yesterday I just missed like a game, but I should play. I did it. A3 was terrible, but I should play the 97 yesterday. I missed.
Yeah, I saw that you missed it. So queen c5. Now it's just 2 pawns up.
I don't want to talk tomorrow. I'm not talking in match g6 because I don't want to let him play f5.
You think he will play f5?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's more difficult.
Yeah.
g6.
G6. Now the bishop is still very bad. A2. Queen g3. Check. And yeah, he resigned. So he's probably gonna lose another pawn or something.
Can I look at back beginning? He should play another something.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
I'm gonna do commentating next year
You're gonna do commentating next year?
because I need to win tomorrow. I have easier to win.
So I need to find a new job, or
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But you just won a tournament in Gothenburg.
Yeah,
So-
but I played terrible again. I lost Isaac winning position, and the can I have really terrible position.
Yeah, but sometimes it happens.
yeah.
Knight 84, maybe.
Knight takes d4. What were you planning to play here?
Knight c5 was I don't like that.
Knight c5.
Take. Bishop takes.
Yeah.
Knight f3 is not good again. He
No,
can play
rook,
rook
rook
d1.
d1.
He needs to think about that.
Yeah, of course. That's
Queen e7.
and white is a little bit better here.
You
Maybe.
think so?
Yeah,
I think-
because normally when you have 3 against 2 there, you're a little bit better.
I think he should play this. I think
Yeah.
it's nothing.
But
Maybe
it's
this
very.
bishop is a bit better than this one, but also your bishop on b7 is a little bit better.
Both bishops are very dangerous here.
Yeah, the pointing against your king.
It's very unclear.
Yeah. He probably should have gone for this instead of.
Maybe queen c2 I was thinking.
Sorry.
Not queen d1. e2. Queen c2.
Well, I thought about this for a while, but I thought queen e2 looked more natural to me.
Yeah. This is not. But bishop f4 I want to look at.
Bishop f4 looks more critical, yeah?
Knight e4.
Knight takes e4?
No, bishop takes. Bishop e7. And maybe queen a4. I was thinking maybe that queen a4.
Queen a4, yeah? Looks sensible. What do you think, queen c8?
I don't know. And then maybe he can play queen c2. Or. Very dangerous pressure, but like knight f6 is my threat. But maybe he can play knight e5. Maybe. that can be worked.
Knight e5.
I'm not sure about that. Knight takes.
Yeah, knight takes.
I think
And like bishop takes.
this is nothing.
C5.
It's nothing.
No,
D5 there.
probably just takes, right?
Yeah, take.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, the pawn.
Okay.
But this is nothing. Yeah. It depends if I can play D6
yeah, maybe we just go rook d8 here or something.
and rook
If I
D1.
lose, I don't want to commentate.
Some bishop d6. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it should be okay for black.
But if someone lost, but they don't want to do commentating.
Yeah, but
If I win, I do commentating.
good. So if you have to win tomorrow, so you can be here tomorrow again.
If I lose, I don't do commentating.
No, but if you win, you will come here. Okay, good.
But I have easier to play. I have lots of chance to lose against him. But I don't. I was thinking about the upside called bishop here even.
How come you don't want to talk?
B3, and I was thinking about upside called bishop ending, and I would play bishop B7, bishop B2, C5,
C5.
queen E2, C takes D4, knight take D4, bishop takes. He took two bishops.
Sorry, here.
No, I don't like that.
What move?
Bishop takes.
Oh, sorry.
Knight C5. Bishop takes C5. No, not bishop take. Maybe this is better, but knight takes C5. I was thinking about bishop take F3 even.
Bishop takes F3. Yeah, okay.
Queen take F3. And queen take D4. I was thinking about that. Knight D4. Very drawish.
Yeah,
But
this
I'm a
seems.
little better. But it's too hard to win.
But it seems quite drawish, like rook A1, and it should be okay for black.
I'm a little better. Maybe.
Yeah, but I think it's very difficult to win.
Yeah, I should watch at B4 and C5 even.
Yeah.
I don't think this is fun. I don't like this. But, maybe he should take with bishop takes C5. I was thinking.
Like this.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about that as well. But if
you
bishop
would
takes, maybe he should play rook AD1.
No, queen E7.
Yeah, this shouldn't be so much.
No.
Same story. Maybe.
You still have this bishop on D3. Might be a problem. Maybe you can try a take here.
And queen takes knight E5.
Yeah. I
Oh,
thought bishop E4.
Yeah, maybe.
Taking knight D5. Maybe white can try something, but I think white should have played this.
Maybe. I'm
But
not
it's still gonna be very
yeah, I think
difficult to use.
problem squares. These he have nice squares. White has nice squares.
I just take. Take and play rook A8.
But
Or-
this dark square bishop is okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
you cannot
this-
use your knight because the
But
F2.
I don't like this position for black. You know,
You
Why
don't?
not? Why not?
it's okay, but it's equal. But
What are you gonna do with the knight?
knight is not powerful sometimes. Yes,
But I think white cannot play knight E5, so this should be quite good for.
he can play G3 or queen E2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it should be around equal.
Yeah, maybe I should need. Yeah, can I do some other people's moves? Commentating some other people.
You want to see some other games?
Some other people did.
With some other people. Also, maybe you can jump in a little bit so they can see you on camera. And also, okay. There we go.
I am so bad. Maybe I'm not talking in the. Maybe I cannot talk. I will talk after I play final game. Then I can talk if I win in final game.
Why can't
Okay.
you talk now?
Because I have this problem. If I talk, I can lose the game in tomorrow. My
Okay.
father said that it's too risky to do that. I didn't talk to anyone.
Okay, but so you can talk to me now.
Now it's okay, but not much.
Okay. You wanna see this game because it looks very
Yeah.
scary for the king.
Can I speak Swedish?
No, sorry, it's in English.
If we could speak Swedish, I would do that.
Yeah. So would I.
Trust me.
You gonna do Swedish championship in commentating?
I don't know. I don't think so, but
I'm gonna do commentating. Because commentating may be fun in next year. I want to do the youngest commentator maybe.
yeah, you should. But then
I'm not going to play anymore this tour, but because I got bad results, I was like trouble like in Hungary. I lost like 8 out of 2.5.
But if you take my job, what will I do next year?
It's my job. I want to do commentating. I don't
It's
want
your
to play.
job? Okay then.
Because I want to play much more great chess in tomorrow. But if the opponent start to lose, it start to lose. But if he start to win, it start to win. It's better to be always loser, you know. If we start to draw. This is my things I can say.
Yeah.
You think so?
I don't know, possibly.
but I gave the power to Isak and Cal for free yesterday because I was so disappointed. I was so angry in
I
that.
think you already talked more than me for the whole broadcast. So you said you don't want to talk, but it's good. It's good that you talk.
Yeah, people are here to listen.
Next year I'm commentator, but because this is prediction.
Yeah. So do you think white is winning?
Yes.
Probably bishop takes d5, and there's some rook b8 threat as well. I feel like it should be winning.
It's so easy.
Is it bishop d5?
I think so.
But you don't have to hurry. Not hurry.
Not hurry.
But
I'm gonna mate you as quickly as I can. I don't see a defensor for black.
Maybe bishop f8.
But I can just take the rook now.
It's mate anyway.
Yeah, this is my idea.
But what to do then?
I don't know.
Maybe even he can resign.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, resigning is always
There's no rules say that.
an interesting option.
But I want to look at the Eric Blomqvist.
Eric Blomqvist. Okay, let's take a look at Eric's game.
No, back.
Go back?
First move.
No, we can't go back that far. We have already seen so many
Yes.
of this. But queen f4, we can see from here. He played rook e2 like we examined, and king h3.
Both trying to win, maybe.
Yeah,
White is
maybe.
better, but it's very hard to win.
It's hard to say who's better.
You prefer white?
But I didn't like
h5. This is good move because I bought g4.
Yeah, you want to keep the knight here. And also the king is maybe not so strong.
Both trying to win here.
Yeah.
It's equal. It's very unclear. I think it looks very unclear.
But the
I think so.
h5 pawn could get weak too.
But it's very difficult to win for both. Both have to be careful.
Yeah.
But the money don't decrease that.
Sorry?
Now behind Habila, I was lost like in draw position. I dropped so much draw position.
Against Nikita.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I lost two guys in the drop two position. So drop two lost. I cannot sleep in the night.
You can't sleep in the night?
No, that because I was thinking about that. I must sleep. If I don't sleep, I lose. If I talk, I can lose the game. I said that to you
How come you lose when you talk?
because this is problem.
Ah, okay.
Tomorrow I cannot talk in commentating. I will talk after the finish the final game.
But shouldn't you save the voice now so you don't lose tomorrow?
No.
Okay. How do you think what is doing here?
I don't know how can I lose to everyone. I lose to or the master or distracting game.
Oh,
I
look
lost
at
to-
this. He actually played bishop f8 in the game. So he's probably going to resign here. Yeah,
Maybe he can resign.
yeah I think. Has he no, not yet.
I think he saw this move. Of course,
Yeah.
it's not hard.
I just took a short break. So.
That's horrible
Yeah.
game for
Need to
Isak.
go to
I think actually we're all going to
But-
take a short break.
Yeah.
But
for a
how
while.
about Ken
We'll be
against
back
Isak?
in a while.
How about
Okay, we're back, and thanks to Young Min for showing his game and some thoughts of his, giving us an insight on what he's thinking about. So, yeah, there are some results, right? Yeah, Isak resigned actually after D takes E4 against Khan. I think it's some rook F8 coming.
Yeah, exactly.
So 4 wins for black on the 4 bottom boards. Then we have this game.
So
which,
black didn't want to draw.
was black the one who declined the draw?
Didn't he want it? Or maybe not.
Actually, it was white. Maybe it declined the draw.
Okay.
Because actually, isn't she like at least academically better?
Yeah, of course. But I thought maybe he wanted to play because.
Yeah, but I think.
Yeah, of course, white is better here. I mean,
the thing is, he really wants to trade these. I think. Don't you think?
Yeah.
And then put something on D4 and just grind something out in this endgame. But it's not gonna be easy. So yeah, then we have this game where we're not really sure why Eric is still playing.
no, maybe it's not. The time is out. So. But it's completely. You can just go and collect all the pawns with king.
Yeah. Okay, so he still has some seconds on the clock, but it's not gonna matter. He's gonna lose this game. That would leave us with only 3 games still going on. We haven't looked much at this game. Can go back to. Oh, this has been like somewhere around here. We looked at the game last.
Okay.
So I'm just very quickly going to see the knight's on E5, and black pushes C5.
A lot of maneuvering.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe white's planning on bishop H3, but I'm not sure. Okay, the knight's heading to F4 apparently. Okay, C4 takes and bishop. This seems like a nice idea.
Yeah.
So what's the idea? Okay, so if bishop takes E4 now we can take. And then take on E4. And this is winning for white. So the knight goes back and queen F5. Then he plays E4. So it's getting really sharp now.
No.
B5, E5. Ah, nice. Sugswang. Knight
But
takes.
the D5 pawn hangs.
Yeah, so white has actually won a pawn here.
Yeah.
But maybe there's some problems with A3.
Yeah, now it's new problems.
This is a really tricky game.
What
Okay, so
happened?
we can't take here actually, because we just take back. And this rook is gonna take on
But
B2.
what did white do? Go back?
To
He could have taken with the knight also. Or was there like knight e5 or something?
can you play this? I think he can.
Can yeah, he can. So he must take with the bishop. I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah.
Bishop takes, and now bishop c6.
So he's planning to push the pawn if like this comes, I guess.
Yeah.
So knight a4, bishop goes back, and it takes on a3. So it's equal material again. Rook e1, knight b6, d5. Okay, so this has been a messy game,
Yeah.
but I think like a draw is quite likely at least.
Yeah.
4 against 4. Black has an a pawn, but it shouldn't matter. White also has like e6 at some point,
Yeah.
exchanging more pieces. So I think a draw is quite likely. Then we have this game.
Maybe we should back up here.
Who's mating who? We left after rook e2,
Yeah.
h5, right? a4,
Rook f6.
very sharp. f3. So is he just planning to go g4?
Yeah, maybe.
It looks very like risky, but okay, queen g5. Now g4 is perhaps becoming an even bigger threat when there's a mate on g7.
But is it really a threat?
Oh, you mean
I mean,
rook
let's say,
h6?
let's try it. Yeah,
Okay.
because you can move with this program. You can move whenever you want, right?
Yeah, just this is an idea that probably white
Yeah.
should avoid. You have to give up the queen, which isn't very nice. So rook g6. And okay, so we take on h5 and there's rook h6, winning the queen again. So queen d8 instead.
But why did he play rook g6 then? If g4 wasn't a threat.
Maybe he has threats of his own?
I don't see it. I mean he has a long like knight e3, knight f1 or what. Seems
It's almost mate, but white is a bit quicker.
yeah, exactly.
But also I'm not sure if we like move the rook to f6, how bad is the check later?
So you mean he lured him into playing queen d8?
No, I just think it's not gonna be a mate in 2 moves.
No, but he had the rook on f6 last move, so
Yeah. But okay, we were threatening to take it, right?
yeah, of course. Okay, so rook g6, but then you can take it again.
Yeah, but we don't have to play it yet. We
No,
can
no, no.
wait until rook a8 if we
Okay.
really have to.
I just missed that it was hanging.
And they're both getting a bit low on time, I think.
But this is now getting dangerous for black. And he got 1 minute and 15 seconds.
So let's just do something. Let's play h4. Probably not a good move, but
And rook a8.
let's just move the rook. Like, how bad is this really?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I can try to check on g8. I don't know. And play rook a7. Yeah, take. Wow.
I don't know. Is it too much?
I think so. I play f4.
And I'll have to go back.
I wanna play g4, I think, next.
Yeah, maybe I'm actually just put myself in some kind of somewhere.
Yeah, no, it's difficult.
Maybe I can go rook e3.
Still, maybe g4. King h2.
So check, you go here.
Yeah. But then you can check on f1, maybe.
That would be a nice idea, actually. Just Wait, what did he play? Oh, he just took on d4 and then rook f6. But I mean, if Eric gives up a pawn, this has to be good for white.
So when every time you go down with the king on the first rank, you have to promote. But you cannot promote to a king.
I'm gonna check, like...
No, but... So, that's just weird. I mean,
Yeah,
let's call it
that's the weird thing about this program.
a glitch. But they have the same problem. I saw that in the Sigeman.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably have the same system.
So there was some...
Yeah, and I think Yasser Zerevan is doing commentary there.
Yeah, he was a little bit confused too.
Okay, but how would white really proceed here? Like, check on h1, sorry. And how do we play this? Can we play a rook here?
Yeah.
Maybe actually the queen should be on g8. So we don't have...
Yeah, this is better.
So knight f5, g4.
Yeah.
But is it the same story? Like, we're gonna take, and what are we gonna play now? Check.
Yeah. King g2.
Knight h4.
Oh
And
no.
we're mated.
Are we? Yeah, we are getting mated.
Yeah, just rook e1.
That's not good. So okay, let's try it again. Queen g8, king g6, rook a7. And what did you do here?
I play knight f5.
So I cannot play g4 then.
No.
But that's bad news. Can I check on e8? But I don't know. Yeah, you go there. I wanted you to go to h6, but
Did you have something if I went to
I was gonna try to play g4.
Okay, so you're covering... What are you covering?
I'm trying to mate on h5, but maybe I'm getting mated.
It's still the same mate.
Yeah, it's the same. And if I go up with the king, no, you play.
You can't play this.
No,
surely.
no. Or can I? No.
No.
No, I cannot.
Like this.
Yeah, but then king f4.
Oh, sorry.
But I thought the other. But then king h3. But okay, maybe I haven't achieved so much here.
No,
It's-
I mean,
it's-
you're kind of begging to be mated.
Yeah. But what am I gonna do then?
I don't know. I haven't found it yet. If you found it, please call us. Or something, I don't know. Wait, there's another result? Oh, we actually have a draw in this game.
Yeah, so.
She could have kept playing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I would have tried... I wouldn't say rook d3 with the bishop e3, but then I realized maybe b4 is a good idea for black. So.
But this is not a. I mean, it's maybe a draw, perfect play, but you
Yeah.
can definitely push here.
Like, something like... Oh, sorry. Bishop d2. I don't know. Bishop d4, king f2.
Yeah.
White could have tried. And that means we only have two top games going on, actually.
But this position is very.
Extremely interesting.
So he checked on h8.
He did.
But we checked on g8.
But he can repeat moves here with queen e8, right?
So maybe that's his.
But he wants to win. And he can't... Okay, he plays
Oh,
rook
so
a7. He's going for the win.
Yeah, but he needs to win to have a chance to win the tournament.
Yeah. And he is an aggressive player, so...
But what we said here, knight f5.
Actually, maybe this is better. Because the queen on h8 is covering h4.
yeah.
isn't
So
on g8.
yeah, we can compare this to the line we.
This is quite an important, I think. I mean, g4 takes.
Yeah,
check.
now you don't
No,
have this take.
You don't have this.
This is very important.
This is extremely important.
And they have very little
Oh.
time.
And I was like considering queen g8 was better because there's no
Yeah.
rook f7, but there's always queen e8 anyway.
So maybe he must play that anyway, but then you lose the h5 pawn.
Wait, what?
No, you cannot even play that.
No, rook f7, queen e8.
Yeah,
It's
exactly,
just,
so- But what's he gonna do then? Maybe he's gonna run or something.
king f5? No, he plays
No,
knight
I
f5.
thought he would grab. No, he couldn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs to go back, but
But g4 here.
g4.
Wow. Queen h8. That's. Surely he has to take once at least.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Maybe it's just losing.
But okay, if you keep on checking,
I go.
there's no.
I can't go here. Because I'm mated.
Yeah. So not king, not like that.
No.
But
So if you go this way.
then, yeah, and then king f2 on rook e1,
Yeah.
and there's no tricks here, right?
I don't think there is. This is actually great.
Because when the
calculation.
queen was on g8, we had this knight h6 check.
Yeah.
Now we don't have that, so it was very nice to put it on h8
Yeah.
for different reasons.
Many reasons, yeah. Okay, he has played g4. Wow, Eric will be leading the tournament together with Tomston.
Yeah, because I don't think they know either what's really going on, because with 1 minute it's.
Yeah, but I mean, Eric has been playing really well this last couple of
Yeah.
months. Like even this has been kind of forced ever since.
Very impressing also, he found all these subtleties with, I mean,
Yeah.
so little time.
I think king h3, f3, finding all of these moves were definitely not easy, and possibly black has something better here than taking on d4. But after this, I don't really see a defense for black. g4 takes. And he has like 29 seconds to find a solution here. Otherwise, he's just gonna lose.
Yeah.
And the move you play just to get more time, is rook e3 check.
King G5, yeah, but that's desperation.
No, it's rook h6.
Oh, that's hard to believe.
But wait, queen h5,
Yeah.
king f4. There must be something. Like, can we take?
Then rook h6.
No, we're not in time there.
No, I think there's something else here.
King G. Oh wow. What a move, actually. But
Can I-
There must be something there.
It feels like I should pick up a rook somehow. If I take on g7, you have rook g6 afterwards.
I think so.
And there's nothing there, right?
I don't think this is right. King f4. But there's queen h5.
Okay.
Okay, how about this? We play queen h5, and then we play this. But I feel like the king is quite safe here.
Yeah. But okay.
The rook might not have that many. I mean,
Can I?
no, wait, we're threatening here as well. So we have to check here first.
Yeah. Oh wait, it goes so fast. Don't I go back to king h3? Yeah, king f4, g5. I just want to see this position.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Rook e3.
King g2. No, I don't see anything else.
Rook
done.
g6 you can play actually. Can't you?
Yeah, you can actually.
Such a weird game. And then h4. No, I don't know.
Chess is quite fun.
Yeah, when it's like this.
Yeah.
Now it's turning around again, maybe.
Yeah, I bet like White is regretting that he played a4 earlier on.
But
And he
okay,
doesn't have rook a4.
what
or something,
happens if h4? Am I getting mated or
Here.
something? What else?
I don't know. I just sound surprised. Oh, you mean the rook is trapped?
No, I'm still not. Threatened to take it, but I defend.
Yeah, but it's
Rook-
also trapped.
Yeah, it's trapped in a way.
But
But
you could like play e5 in worst case.
they have already broken so many rules in this game, so.
You mean that Capablanca wouldn't have explained this game?
But I like these games, so I'm not complaining. It's just fun.
I like commentating them. I don't
Yeah,
like
me
playing
too.
them.
Especially not with 1 minute.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do now?
I don't even know how we.
Do you know? No, maybe it's too complicated to look where they are. I
Where
mean,
they are?
I mean, what move they have made.
Oh.
Maybe they have made move 40
Well, I can check. Maybe
because that's important.
I should be able to check. Let's see. They're on move. Actually, King G5 was move 40.
Oh, that's nice anyway, because
So-
the game could get ruined by this time pressure. Maybe,
Ruin? That's how you win games.
yeah, but I mean from the from the
Yeah, okay. From a purely chess point of view. I
because you
guess.
can blunder just in one move with the time trouble.
Yeah, I mean either Queen H5
But
or
we look at that position again. How did we do that? Queen h5, right?
you have to go. I mean, this is a mating.
Yeah,
effort,
so
so
Queen
we
H-
have to. And I don't think Rook takes G7 works. So
Yeah, it's Queen h5, King f4,
take.
and can you take the knight? How about is that a draw?
Takes.
Takes on e6, but then
We're
black.
not in time for F6 here, either.
Oh, f6 maybe.
But the king
Yeah.
can't move in.
Okay, so
take.
but
take.
now this is sad for white.
Yeah, this is much better.
He's not gonna play this.
No,
The king
this
is
is
very
losing.
just lost. Okay, so he has to play the move you made here.
G5.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. And check must be first, right?
Yeah.
And
King g2 and rook g6.
I think H4 is also quite forced actually. We don't even have a check.
Yeah, we have to play that.
And this is where we're...
Can we sack the knight somehow? No, it's check. No, sorry.
But, I mean, in worst case, we can play e5 here. And I think that looks very bad for... for white.
But what happens if I just push the d pawn? How are you gonna improve? Oh, maybe you play...
King f2.
I was thinking about rook f7 also.
But isn't this just winning the rook immediately?
Yeah, you're right.
But I thought like e5 and just
Okay.
bring it over
Yeah.
here. Looks natural and
Yeah, that's
scary.
But now the knight is a little bit loose.
Yeah, I was thinking rook f7 is a move.
Yeah.
What about that?
c6?
Maybe.
Yeah,
No, we can't take because king e4 is safe.
yeah, and queen. But I think he might have to do it anyway. No. He can also play g6. No.
Oh, maybe we can act.
Yeah, I thought about this.
No, but no, it doesn't work, right? Oh, I mean g6 here.
No, in that other line, but queen f7 here maybe.
But after king here? Or aren't we just losing here?
No, we might lose.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
rook f7 works. I'm gonna try something else if it's possible. But the king is extremely safe.
Yeah, that's
I mean, worst case we can go rook c7 to gain time.
clever anyway because you defend rooks from rook c6.
Yeah. I'm also not sure. I mean, next move maybe king f2.
But okay, let's see here. Can we play rook g3? But no, that doesn't gain anything. No, not this one.
Wait. Has he played? No, he's still in the same position.
But we assume that this is the line.
I think so. Let's take a look at the other games still going on. We have Ravi Haria playing against Mayorov. Still looks kinda drawish, I guess.
Yeah,
95, and I guess he's gonna
but
take
maybe
it.
Mayorov will try to pretend he's better. And maybe he is.
But is it really better like here?
No, but I mean...
It's almost I would rather be white actually.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a pawn.
Yeah, it's true.
And I don't know if you don't want to play rook a8, I guess. So. Oh wait, we have a move.
Oh, he sacrificed. And maybe it's a... this game.
If this pawn was on the a4, I would start looking for like stalemate or something.
Yeah.
No, but like take.
It's a shame you cannot play queen h4 here because of the knight is covering the mate.
If this was a bishop, then
Yeah. So we have to take it.
yeah, I think so. And rook g6 must be played.
And queen e7, I guess, maybe.
And king f. But this was the draw, right?
Yeah, maybe he's going for the draw now.
Yeah, I don't think. At least black can't go out of this one because we have this check. Yeah, I think he's going for the draw.
I still a bit curious what would happen if he played the other line.
But I had a very bad feeling about it.
Yeah, probably.
Like if we had to play rook c7 not to be mated, then
Yeah. So maybe it was wise to.
I think so.
He tried at least. You cannot say that he didn't.
No.
But now
Yes, okay.
when we go back to these kind of games, this feels like Yeah, it's not the same thing.
No.
But okay.
Okay, if bishop a6, maybe he can try. But okay, we have some... No, maybe we don't want to play this.
But we must... Anyway, we can say that both Eric and Tom's were very impressive in the time pressure.
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
It's very, very well played. I mean, to find all these tricks with so little time.
Yeah. But it kind of feels like...
I mean, of course, we
they're-
don't know it because we don't use engine, but it looks at least that they found.
Yeah. I was at least very impressed by the moves they found. So we're kind of just... Why is he thinking?
Maybe it's just...
I'm not sure why he's thinking.
Maybe,
has to
maybe
take
he's
him.
not at the board. I don't know.
Do you usually like take on g7 and walk away? Maybe.
Usually, I don't know. Maybe he's in a restroom or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's trying to win still, but no, he cannot do that. Now you have to take it. But maybe,
It was a great fighting game anyway.
yeah.
If we assume they're going to take the draw, but I think he will.
So, but okay, Queen G7, we can take... There is no chance to win here anymore, right?
With white, no. Definitely not. Where is he? And why are they thinking so much? Still no moves.
Oh, it has to be a draw. Maybe they already took the draw.
Yeah, maybe
But
they're
it's
analyzing.
kind of weird to take the draw here.
Yeah, I mean, usually when they got so far, they would play out the moves. I
Yeah.
think. But I mean, a draw would be a great result for Tom's.
Yeah.
Another
Definitely.
draw, another black. And they're still leading the tournament by half a point, I think. Or is it an entire point? Ahead of
I'm not sure.
Ori Kobo. It's very strange that they haven't moved.
So those are the only games left.
Yeah. Shouldn't be something wrong with the transmission either.
Let's see if there's something.
So, if I'm gonna take a look at this game, Bishop a6 looks very natural to me, and if Rook b6, then we can take on a7, I think. So how is Black supposed to defend a7?
Maybe he has some counter chances. The king.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna find
Let's
out how.
just make a move like bishop f3.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, and then
even
bishop c. Oh, you have bishop f1, covering everything. Or that's, yeah. No, damn it. It doesn't work. You can show
Wait,
it anyway.
Does it?
Yeah, you take, I guess.
Why doesn't this
Oh,
work? Isn't this brilliant?
bishop 1.
And take it.
Oh, you take there. I forgot about this. I thought you have to go with the rook and then rook c8 is mate.
There are
Because
traps
we
everywhere.
covered the mate on a8.
Yeah,
But this is brilliant.
yeah. But we actually played bishop c4,
Okay.
so probably he's gonna take and play a5, I think. We take with this, of course, and then
Well,
a5.
Yeah.
But like bishop c3.
Yeah, this is a draw.
I can't believe Eric is thinking, or or if he's at the bathroom for so long. But now we play the move. Finally, queen takes d7, rook g6. Now the moves are coming in. I assume queen e7 will be played very quickly as
I
well.
mean, he cannot even pick up the b6 pawn.
No.
I don't think so.
Black can, I think, pretty much choose if he wants to play rook f6 or
Yeah.
king f4. Either way, it's gonna be a draw. Do you think we should wrap up the broadcast for today? Or should we wait for...
We can try king f... No, it doesn't matter. I mean, no one can play on the win, so...
No, if you try to win with either color, you lose.
Yeah.
So
And the other game is just... They are just trading everything now.
he played bishop takes c4, yeah. And he can actually take...
Yeah, if you want to be, like, brilliant, he can do this also.
Yeah.
And then rook b4. But it's not necessary.
No, it's not. So we're expecting a quick draw. Or do you think he's gonna try like a5 and e6?
No,
Why not?
I don't believe... I always have bishop f8 in worse scenarios.
Oh, I mean you can take
Yeah,
and play this.
I mean, why would you do this?
Because you don't see bishop f8.
Yeah, okay, but...
Then you would do this.
Now you're actually risking to lose this with white.
Yeah.
So the logical continuation is going to be they're gonna trade bishops too,
Yeah, I think they're gonna play this.
and then they will swap the a pawn for the e, maybe somehow.
Yeah, I don't think this is...
Wait, can I play? No, there's nothing here.
What did you...
I thought rook c8, but that's just silly.
Oh. Okay, a5 has been played. I mean, white could try something. I mean, this pawn is quite far away from being dangerous, so I wanted to make some e6 stuff work at some point, but I just don't see how. I mean, bishop c3 is the calm continuation. Probably Ravi is gonna play it. And I think... Did I win the bet against Felix?
You bet on 3 games?
Yeah, and he won this game because he picked Ori and I picked Tor Fredrik. And in this game, okay, I didn't play bishop c3, but anyway, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be a draw. And I think I picked a draw,
Okay.
and he picked Ravi. And in this game, he picked Eric and I picked a draw.
So that's good for you.
Yeah, that's very good for me. Is Eric still thinking?
You still want to win. Sometimes you need to accept.
Yeah, I don't think he has any reason to overpress in this time. Yeah. Do you think we should finish the broadcast for today?
Sure.
And see if anyone wants to go to the local bar. So yeah, thank you Christopher and also Felix and Jacob and who else? Young Men for joining me in the studio today.
He wasn't in the camera, all the analysts, but he was.
Yeah, I realized that he was sitting outside, but
Yeah.
maybe they heard him at least.
Yeah, they
when he
probably
was
did.
when he was talking.
Yeah.
But okay, I mean tomorrow is the final 2 rounds of the tournament. We're starting. I actually haven't found out if we start at 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow. Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Okay, so I'll be here at 9 or 10 o'clock. I'll have to look it up, but anyway, there are 2 games tomorrow.
It's probably on the website.
Yeah. So see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.